falling to zero. It's all everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, we'll celebrate.
Yo, Mega GMs, guys. Dude, I love the weekend shows too. I love them. You should see me right before I put the screen live. I'm slamming coffee, fucking vape pen in my face. Yeah, I love it. China GMs, Red Dollar GMs. Who's here? Gary, good morning. Christian fucking Jensen, what's up, man? Good to see you. Drop King GMs. Dude, really nice. Really nice. Hey, I think you know this, and I'm glad you're doing the promo. It's like the only thing that matters. Okay, we all have friends who are going to launch an NFT project, or what you're launching a thing, and everybody's got great ideas, man. Everybody's got killer ideas in this space. There's no shortage of really cool, clever, fun ideas, but I tell people all the time, it's like marketing and promo. 90% of your odds for success, it's promo and fucking partnerships and marketing. It's like the stuff that's not cool sometimes. Not cool as in it's bullshit. That great ideas, that a great idea doesn't win on its own, but man, they don't. Great ideas fucking. It's not enough. You take dog shit and you promote it the right way in this space. You win. You make a ton of money. Space is weird. Anyway, all of that to say, I'm glad you're pushing the promo stuff and working, that angle, marketing. It's the most important part. Murray, good morning, man. Rocky, what's up, man? Good morning. God damn, dude, I love your PFP. Do any of you guys know an intern, a really fucking great intern? You know what I mean? Like somebody who can tweet, someone who's skilled at that shit. I need it. I've been thinking about the channel, as I do, and there's so much I'm working on, but there's something very specific that changed this week where I realized thinking way too small with it too. Thinking way too small with let's do the Zora thing, which I do like. I'm probably gonna end up minting more shows with Zora. Real quick too, if I do more of those Zora token mints, the very first one that I did will be the one that has utility, maybe forever utility, as far as that coin you'll always use to enter whitelist giveaways or buy whitelists or whatever, right? Whatever we do, that very first one has to be special, right? So that first one we did last weekend, that one will matter. Any future one, maybe there's ways to make those individually matter. But I think the episode should carry each of those. If you got the great guest or whatever, you got a moment out of it, that's cool. Maybe it's the shorts that get put up on Zora and the full episodes don't. Want to think through that, but I kind of like the idea more and more of tokenizing content. I don't think we'll talk a ton about that today because I think we beat that to death over the past week. But I realized with the channel, first off, it's your guys' really, really kind comments that help me with it. People like the weekend show more than the weekday show. And I get why. It's more personal, right? Weekday show is a little too quick to be that get as personal. People like that we talk back and forth the whole show. People like that. Yeah, I think this is a team effort for this show and growing it to be something much, much bigger. So yeah, I had a couple chats with someone very specific yesterday who knows the industry very well, works in the industry. And I'm not talking the crypto industry. I'm talking media, the movie industry, video production, all that stuff. And I don't know, things are starting to become a little more clear as far as there's a direction we can take this thing that's way bigger than I would guess. There's potential there. There's opportunity there. It could take a fuck ton of work. And I need people. I need somebody who can tweet. So if you guys know anybody who's a tweeter, hit me up. Anyway, guys, smash a like on the show. We're live on Abstract. And we're live on... Good morning, Luke. Dude, I always love when I see you over in here. We're live. Luke's over on Abstract. We're live on X and we're live here on YouTube. Smash the like on the show and subscribe over here on YouTube. Part of that change has to be the name changing. As much as I didn't want to for a while, like get NFTs out of the name, I just want to, stay true. Well, I'm fucking retarded. Like when I first started streaming, I was talking to my buddy Mark this week. When I first started, I'm like, I'm not going to promote it. I'm just going to do it, and the algorithm's going to carry it. If it's good, people will find it, and it's true. It's worked. But that's not how it really works. It's like going to it's like if a tree falls in the forest, nobody blah blah blah. If nobody sees it or hears it, it's not going to grow. It doesn't matter how it could. Like I'm saying before, like Red Dollar, like I'm saying with putting out a project or doing if you are not loud about it and nobody knows, it will not work. This show will not grow if I'm not out there shouting it. And so I got to change the name. I have to. It has to be something crypto or AI or all of the above, or it just needs to not have NFTs in the name. It limits it. People see NFTs and they don't like it. Even if I think NFTs are going to cycle back, and I believe it. I saw somebody even put out a tweet yesterday. I'll see if I can find it saying, "Do you think we'll ever see like a hype cycle for NFTs again?" Most people said no. I'm very sure they're wrong, but I don't think it's this time around. Dude, Abstract is great. Abstract, like Lucas said, Abstract's going to be a top 5 blockchain. He's completely right. Like, when you can just see something coming a mile away, it's very easy to see Abstract. If they keep doing what they're doing, and part of what they're doing is focused building, if they keep doing that, they're absolutely going to be a top 5 blockchain. Absolutely. But you kind of like this, you can't just coast. You don't just do it and then kind of maintain. You do that and you lock that in, and then you build more, and then you get good at that, and you lock that in, and then you build more. Like Abstract is on that path. They're going to be a monster. And their angle, the consumer chain, makes so much sense. I want this show to be like the consumer crypto show that appeals to grown-ups, like that probably a little older audience, but makes the tech side of it more accessible. It's not the fucking crazy degen talk. It's not super deep. I'm not an expert. There's some things I am. I'm just I just understand a lot of this stuff, but I know the experts. We bring the experts on. There's I think I can sell that idea. I know I can. God damn. But I will have a fucking phenomenal team around all this stuff too. I need someone that can tweet. Oh, dude, Henry replied to me fucking fine. I want to see if Henry wants to come on. It's been a minute. I haven't chatted with Henry in probably a weekish. But they're busy with TrenchBot. Okay, hang on. Memecoins back. Definitely back. We're going to talk to what degree they're back. But Housecoin, God, you know what? I pride myself on at least keeping people plugged in. It doesn't mean we play everything, but we're aware of the biggest meme coins usually way before everyone else. And I'm a little bummed that Housecoin cooking, and I saw it from the get-go, and I never talked about it here. I might go dig through old shows. I might have mentioned it, but I'm bummed I didn't talk about it more because it did look different. I didn't have any confidence in the market to say anybody, you know what I mean? What's the Minecraft one? Chicken Jockey was different because that was such a phenomenon. Housecoin is different. Housecoin is closer to SPX. So I wish I talked about it more, but also no faith in the market at that point. Still don't really have it. So we'll talk about how back are NFTs and what's their potential. We'll do the same with meme coins too. I'm not convinced. What else we got? Let me sneak peek ahead. SEC roundtable yesterday. Paul Atkins spoke at it. Some really awesome stuff. Really awesome stuff. I don't know how you can't be bullish. Short term, medium term, long, all of it. Actually, I mention this from time to time. There's one reason I'm not bullish long term on crypto, which sounds crazy. I'd probably put it medium term. I still wonder. I still think Trump might not make it through 4 years. That's for me a legit concern. Maybe he's got enough pro crypto people in place that it doesn't matter. But and I guess then JD Vance comes into play. But I'm not convinced. So Henry busy building out TrenchBot with the Cogs boys, which it's awesome. Actually, I haven't made a trade with it yet. I should. Ha, I should. In fact, you know what? Let me drop a referral link. If you guys have not signed up for TrenchBot yet, you definitely should. It's actually you definitely should. Okay, meme coins are definitely back. I think everybody sees that now. Meme coins are 100% back. There's people making really good money. There's people who made really, really good money in Housecoin already, but there's been like there's runners every day now. But I hate Telegram. I like Telegram bots. I love Telegram bots. I hate Telegram. This is basically a Telegram bot in Discord, and there's like 50 plus Discord servers that have now integrated this trading bot. It's in the Inside NFT server too, so we can trade right there. It's in the Kong server. We'll have it in the Idiot server. Like it'll be everywhere. I think like Neo Tokyo's got it. Like I think there's some big servers that are integrating it. But yeah, sign up with that. It's my referral code, so somehow, some way, I'm sure that works fees or something back to me or something. I don't know. Dude, I want to get this to I don't know if this is gonna be possible. April, May, June, July, 3 months. I wonder if I really try and promote and push, I wonder if I can get this to 3,000 subs by July. I doubt it. But I like to set little milestones here. End of July will be 2 years of streaming. I wonder if I could push it and get it there. Maybe. Infamous, good morning, man. Let's get into some stuff. We do have things to talk about. Follow me, by the way, Huda_idiot on X. Had a cool guest on the Swarm Report yesterday, by the way. Probably, you know what? I really liked it. I had the founder of Velvet Capital and Velvet Unicorn AI agent. Hang on. This guy was awesome. I liked it a lot because it was really short. It was really short, really sweet, and I like that. I think all the content needs to be other than these streams, because I think these streams, the longer the better, because they're just fun. In a way, longer the better. They're just fun. There we go. They initially tweeted the Loki interview from a couple weeks back. They got the right one out there. Anyway, what am I saying? What's the point? Oh, I like this. It was so short. We probably had like 20 minutes of chatting. Perfect. I don't think anybody really wants to like listen to an hour interview. Like sometimes depends on the thing, but for the most part, I think you want to get like everything you need to know in like 15 minutes. So we had like a 15, 20-minute chat. I like it. I know, dude, Infamous. Boy, oh boy, dude. You know what? For the oh, dude, I read that wrong at first, but that's right too. I need clips and shorts, and I need chapters on my videos, like badly. And I tried even throwing like the transcript into ChatGPT and have it break it out, and it just doesn't do a good job. There's nothing that does it yet. I think though, I'll move off this. I don't know if it's annoying here in like the channel talk, but I think the weekday content might change. Like I think the morning streams, if I want to focus on growth, look, if I just want to continue as is, everything stays the same. If I want to grow, I think the morning stream has to go away completely. And then instead of me making clips, I do a bunch of videos, like short videos. I do like 10 to 15 minute long recorded segments. So, like, if we're going to talk about the SEC roundtable, Paul Atkins, first off, I probably wouldn't talk about that because it's not like a super hypey type topic. But I'd record like we would do here live. I would just talk about it for 10 minutes, and then I'd post that video. And then the Pokemon, I mean, dude, the biggest fucking thing that happened this week that really not many people are talking about. I'll put it on the screen, and we'll come back to it. I mean, we should actually talk about it now. Where is it? But Pokemon official Pokemon NFTs. What's Blue Chew? Oh fuck, dude! I forgot I was supposed to make a arena account and stream there today. Totally forgot. Okay, so here's a great example. There's official Pokemon NFTs. So what I should be doing is, and I really really want to and need to do this. Make a 10-minute video on this. So not even clip it out of the show. I guess I could do that, but like I think it's instead 10-minute video about this, just talking about it like normal. Upload it, it'll get views. because here and there I've done those shorter videos and they really do well numbers wise. So if you get something that's timely, hot topic, all that stuff, that video format, that 10 minutes, man, that does it. So I think that replaces clips and shorts even. Just make 10-minute videos, the end. Still with streams like this as often as possible too, not just weekends, but like ideally every day. Anyway, Paul Atkins, SEC roundtable, 4 hours long. I need to go back and catch up on all of it. So I'll have it on in the background today. Luke, what'd you get? 3 medals and what? They're below 10K. Each one has a mint number. No clue on the blockchain part. What is that about, Luke? Is that about the Justin Aversano thing? I don't know what that is. Dude, hearing him talk about things, I'm resharing because I want the audio here, but dude, it's going to get all right, it's so awesome. So fucking excited for what's coming. You know what it is because they get how when they talk about crypto and how it's going to change the financial system, you're like, okay, all right, it's all coming. Yeah, let's hear that. It's 3 minutes. Maybe we play the whole thing, but
coming today. And
hang on, let's fix that audio too. It's coming, dude. The world's about to change.
Listening online out in the internet land, and so welcome to the third roundtable of the SEC's crypto task force. And as Richard was saying, I really do salute the commission and taking this initiative on, and Commissioner Ueda for acting on it, and obviously for Commissioner Peirce and all the staff's work. But so this is now my 4th day back at the commission after 2 prior stints here, and I really am looking forward to working here, and eager to tackle long festering issues such as the regulatory treatment of digital assets and distributed ledger technologies, and working with my.
All right, while we're listening to it, I didn't realize Pokemon Home is live yet, or live now. It is live. I'm gonna download it and give it a try. Pokemon Home. I don't even know if it's a mobile app. It is. Okay. Pokemon Home. Dude, wow.
My fellow commissioners and the staff in doing it, and soliciting outside input as well, obviously. So in addition, my warmest personal thanks go to Commissioner Peirce for her principled and tireless advocacy for common sense crypto policy within the United States. It's no wonder that she justly has earned the title of Crypto Mom, and Commissioner Peirce is certainly the right person to lead the effort to come up with a rational regulatory framework for crypto assets in their markets. And thanks also to the panelists, both in this panel and the one to come, for volunteering their time and expertise on a Friday afternoon to come here and join us in Washington. So this is important work.
Dude, I don't want to listen
as entrepreneurs across the United States are harnessing blockchain technology to modernize aspects of the financial system. I expect huge benefits from this market innovation in terms of efficiency, cost reduction, transparency, and risk mitigation. Market participants.
Hang on, Pokemon Home is on Nintendo Switch as well. If you're using Pokemon Home on Nintendo Switch and you want the mobile device version to sync with it, you got to link your Nintendo account. Huh. I don't. Oh, shit. Do I just skip that? I've got a Switch. I don't think I have Home on it, but whatever. God damn it. Okay, it lets you like interact with your Pokemon bank and stuff. Oh, no. All right, I guess I got to fire up the Switch later. Whatever. Interesting. I don't get why people haven't embedded YouTube link videos into. I think they have. In a way we did last week. Because we minted a show on Zora, so we kind of did that. Dude, okay. If I probably didn't make this clear. Luke over on Abstract is saying that, oh, you have to link the Nintendo account to get these medals. All right, so then I just fucked this up. And the medals are the NFTs, I think. Okay. I think I fucked up. Now I don't know if I can even do this. So I should probably do it later. But is Pokemon Home the same thing as Pokemon Go now? Like, is this where you go out in the world and you go, like, hunt for Pokemon? Yeah, I gotta cancel this. I think I fucked it up. Probably just have to do it later. But it's actually live now, so people are actually getting Pokemon NFTs, which is cool. Anyway, TLDR on Paul Atkins here. Just talking about, like the amount of innovation that's coming because of crypto and how the last administration fucked us all up. I can link it later. Okay. All right. I'll focus on that later then. But yeah, I don't want to miss Pokemon NFTs. I mean, yeah, we'd be crazy to miss. Can you trade them? I wonder if you can even trade them. Like, there's a chance maybe you can't. Mr. Atkins, so bullish. So good for us right now.
Engaging with market participants and working with colleagues in President Trump's administration and Congress to establish a rational, fit for
hang on,
purpose framework for crypto assets.
Fit for purpose. He's talking about Fit 21. Which, if you guys didn't hear, it's our boy Gifted. That's what's up. The NFTs are on SUI, which is going to be a monster. Like, dude, they picked the perfect place. Like, the biggest up-and-coming blockchain here. They can be traded, but not for money, and only inside the app, which is a good starting point. It's a good starting point. I mean, we'll see people probably, if they can, like, sell their accounts too. Dude, really cool. You got some early medals. Yeah, I got to sign up today and get on that. Okay, earlier in the week we heard actually some really bullish news that dude, it's huge. It's really a big deal. It's really a fucking big deal. It's real official I'll switch to it. It's like official. We were always hoping this was coming. Like, official Pokemon NFTs. And you know what? I think we knew they'd be here eventually. Like, we had one of the, like, co-founders or something of Pokemon who founded Vivi. Like, we know these guys get this stuff. Like, dude, even Nintendo, you know they're coming to NFTs. Like, you know these people really understand, like, collectibles. Like, I'm pretty, like, I remember last cycle Nintendo was filing some, like, NFT patents. And then we had stuff like, I'm trying to remember the IP, but some, like, I'm throwing out the wrong one, but like Metroid, or there's some other branded, like, old classic gaming IP NFTs last cycle. Oh, it was like Capcom or Konami. It was Konami NFTs. Dude, without a doubt NFTs are gonna come back. I don't think it's this cycle. They'll have a nice run. They'll have a nice few weeks, and they'll probably do that a couple times, and we'll have an NFT season, but they'll be back. One day they'll be back like they were a couple of years ago. Yeah, as of now, not tradable for money. One day maybe, but if not, I at least hope that, like, rarer things or collector score or whatever gets you access to stuff, and, like, I think that's a win either way, because it brings in maybe that different audience who's, like, skeptical still of NFTs. It still kind of wins them over to this side, and it, like, normalizes, like, on-chain stuff. And, like, dude, as long as they're here, then they start, like, learning about it. And then they start learning why, like, owning a thing and why it being on-chain, like, matters so much. So all of it just feeds into, like, the bigger picture. Yeah, I'm assuming you can transfer them if you can trade them, but, like, to what degree, I don't know. Like, if you can just move it from one account to somewhere else. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just look into this a bit more here. This is on the official Pokemon site, man. How crazy is that? So the latest Pokemon Home update lets players obtain digital souvenirs that can be traded or sent as gifts. And those are NFTs. Man, so cool. Mobile version of Pokemon Home has been updated, version 3.3.0. Collect medals, digital souvenirs, claimed by visiting real-life places with a connection to Pokemon or by participating in Pokemon events. Here's what they look like. Oh, those are neat. And hang on, so... Dude, man, Wax was awesome. You would think you could trade them just because they're on chain, but remember like soulbound stuff and like they can really, depends on the platform, they can really bake in rules that keep you from transferring stuff. So it's hard to say for sure. What's up, Ollie? Good morning. Yeah, dude, wild stuff. Yeah, Wax back in the day was like the shit. Okay, what was my question? So it's like Pokemon Go, right? I think it's like the IRL stuff. Medals for events. Are they all like one-off unique? Like, do you have a team? And like the team you have is what it like etches? Oh, here's my question. Luke, you said they're numbered? Like these are actually numbered? So like, let's say you were the first person to get a medal in Pokemon Home or Go or whatever. You get number 1. It's Pokemon. It's like literal actual Pokemon. It's like Pokemon Go. NFTs in Pokemon. It's official. That's so crazy. Yep. So they have mint numbers. So 0000 and then whatever. So somebody's got the first ever Pokemon NFT. And like Luke's got sub 10K. Like that, man. That shit might matter. Things like this, if you can't trade them, because yeah, it's a lot about making money. If you can't trade these, we'll like down the road, we'll see if you can trade accounts because like that matters. But you're fucking spot on. It can you make money? If not, most people are going to move on. While those people move on, you get like the real deal collectors in here. So you get the real collectors in here, and then those collectors are the first ones who will start thinking about it in that speculative terms. They'll be in, they'll love it, they'll have their own stuff, but they're like, oh damn, I wish I was here for that event. I wish I wasn't lazy and I went and claimed that thing. They're the first ones that'll get bit by the bug, because they'll be like, fuck it, that guy's selling it for $5. Like, fuck it, man, I'll spend $5 to go get the thing and complete my set. And then we got him. Oh, it's so cool. What's up, Confusion? Good morning, man. Again, I don't think you could sell them anyways, but you can trade them. So let's see. There you got mint numbers. You get 3. Hang on, let's keep this on the screen because it looks cool. You get 3 medals, which look the same, so that you can trade them right away with other people. You got 3 medals, and you don't know the Pokemon. Oh, dude, you remember in Pokemon? God, I want to play a Pokemon game, man. I haven't played Pokemon in years, and I love it. What's it called where you can do the blind trade with people? You know what I'm talking about? Where you can just send a random Pokemon and get a random back? Does it have that, Luke, where you can just do like that random like trust trade thing or whatever they call it? That would be cool if you could just blindly put yours out and get something back. Full sets. So do they have collector scores too? Dude, if they ever open this up. Wonder Pick, yeah, something like that, right? Is that it? That sounds right. Damn, Rent Coin. Yeah, we're gonna get to Housecoin and derivatives now, and I gotta say, guys, you gotta be following Kook Capital. You have to. I don't think he was even super early to Housecoin, but he was early enough. He was early enough that if you get in Housecoin, like when Kook started talking about it, which is still in the millions, but you'd be up pretty big. 3x, 4, 5x maybe. I don't remember exactly where he started. But yeah, now we get derivatives like Rent Coin, and Housecoin's legit. But we'll see. This is going to test the market. This is a good one if you're not playing it to like keep your fingers on the pulse of the market. What's this market going to allow? Dude, now I want to go find my Switch and get back into that, man. Jeez. Pokemon NFTs is crazy. Let me see if they have any other details. Players that use the Pokemon Home Basic plan. Oh, do you have to pay? That's right. Yeah. Because if this is tied into like your Pokemon Home, where you like store Pokemon, there is a limit, I think, to how many you can hold, and so there's also a limit to how many medals you can hold. But you do the paid plan, you can hold 1,000 medals, which that's interesting. It doesn't seem like it, Murray. It lets you, like when I went through it, it lets you make a guest account, but you can't link it to your Nintendo account. And I think it said you have to link it to a Nintendo account to be able to trade or something. So I'm not 100% sure, but I do think you need a Nintendo account. You might not need you might not need a Switch though, but you might need the account. Let's see. Several options. No score for now, but there is. You think there's a leaderboard, or you see one coming? App mentioned that Pokemon Premium account have a better visualization of the collectibles or collection. You got the last one from that screen. Oh, cool. Dude, super cool. All right, so you got that bad boy right there. Dude, these are neat. Dude, it's, even if you can't sell them, it's a big step getting Pokemon on chain. Again, like, gamers are the hardest audience for us to break into, which is so crazy. It should be like, for them, it should be the most obvious thing. Like, gamers should be flocking to blockchain. This should have years ago. But there's such, like, I don't know, man. Gamers are retarded. Like, they think they're doing something, like trying to keep it pure and keep the dirty speculative thing out. Like, I get it. I do. I totally do get it. But like, they're missing like the best opportunity for them getting to gaming. So they're a really hard like demographic to crack into. The gaming audience is nutso. But this is one of those things that maybe like softens it for them, right? Like this. This is a nice way to ease them in. I like it. It's big. It's big. What's up, Anthony? Good morning. I don't think there's a lot more details, but it is live. It's man, it's worth firing up and trying to claim some of these too. Again, even if you can't sell them, it's a pretty cool milestone. And dude, it's fucking dead out there. Like, it's dead. So if you're gonna do this, it's probably worth doing it now. Well, there's like Luke said, he's got sub 10K mints. It's worth getting in early while you can get like sub 100K, sub 1 mil, whatever, because you would think these are gonna be in like the millions. It's Pokemon. Mike, good morning, man. All right, we got to talk Housecoin. We got to look at NFTs. Dude, what else is going on out there? I'm trying to think of some big stuff this week. We'll look at Nate Alex's egg hunt yesterday, which is cool. I think he's a little out of touch, and I don't mean it like that either. I like what he's doing. I always do. I like Nate Alex a lot. I do. Neville, good morning, man. Neville, do you watch other places? Like, do you catch the stream like on YouTube usually, or your first time seeing a stream? Luca, I think there's. Oh no, shit! You're friends with Biggie. Okay, dude. I need to get maybe if Biggie's around. Let's see if he wants to come on. I missed that man. Actually, it's been fun reconnecting with. So Biggie and I never need to reconnect. Like, he's a real friend, but it's been cool reconnecting with him over Good Vibes. Like, Good Vibes Club has been fucking awesome. So, yeah, Biggie's awesome. But Luke, yeah, blockchain or not, hope there's a smart contract. I mean, I think we know now it definitely is. We know they're for sure on SUI, so there's got to be a smart contract somewhere. I've heard of the Italian rot meme coin. I know it's a big meme, but I still don't trust this market enough. But I do know, like, a Confusion I DM this morning. I'm like, dude, we need to be in the trenches, right? He's like, yeah, it's definitely time for that. We said it a couple of weeks ago. It was time to start plugging back in. I want to dig into this Bonk, like, Launchpad. I think Bonk has got a token Launchpad, and like their fees go right back into like buying Bonk. I think I want to dive into that because that's like a new little twist on these token Launchpads. Dude, the Trump dinner thing is spicy. It's weird. We're in one of those phases where, like, there's a lot going on and also not a ton that moves the needle yet. You know what I mean? And it's like you feel it on the timeline. It's slow. So it's like yesterday, I had some like IRL stuff that pulled me away for a bit, right? Like end of the school year is when things get busy. You're going to see a lot of the people from the space like really throttle back. Like summer vacation starting soon. Kids out of school, all that stuff. This is the time of year, and this is why you gotta kind of prep. Like they say, sell in May and walk away for a reason. A lot of the space is gone for the summer. I don't think it's gonna be sell in May and walk away, but Neville, what's your take on meme coins? Versus utility, kinda. The conversation's tired. Yeah, we're gonna talk meme coins, dude. Things are changing for sure. I just think meme coins. I think meme coins matter more than utility coins for sure. I think utility coins, most of their value is memetic anyways. So it's like, it's still all about the meme. But there's like a big like reset still happening and like revaluing of things. And it is like Bitcoin's time to separate and in a way that the others I don't think compete. Until people make a fuck ton of money, until people get rich off Bitcoin again, until we get a ton of money coming into this space, and every one of us, in one way or another, either from Bitcoin or from, like the trickle-down effect, until we all make a lot of money again, nothing else is going to see. We're not going back to where we were. Like, yeah, it is coming. What about I like pups. I still am bullish on runes. I think in the next, dude, it went to 40. Holy shit. Yeah, I gotta really plug in. Benny, good morning, man. I really gotta plug back into meme coins. Yeah, all the Bitcoin rune stuff is gonna get really interesting really quick. It could be as soon as this week that we get runes trading on Moonshot. No, Slingshot, right? Slingshot. The decks that Magic Eden acquired. That's coming. If it's not this week, it's like next week or week after. It's like we're talking like weeks till that all happens. Yeah. Okay, so I mentioned that there's something big happening, and it is the biggest thing happening like now. It's like the biggest needle mover. Okay, it's stablecoin legislation. So we've been waiting for the Stables Act or Genius Act or maybe some form of both, or maybe them both combined together. And so we had news this week that, okay, we heard the Genius Act was going to be probably voted on and passed by August, right? We heard that a couple of weeks back. And so that's like my target. I'm like, okay, sometime this summer, we get meme coin regulations, legislation, and that's what really kicks us into high gear. Like, that's what really gets us cooking. I believe that because I think that's when, like, that's I think the rails or like the onboarding, the on-ramp for most people to come into crypto with stable coins. And so this week we saw USDC. Let me see if it's on their account. Like they basically, like, this account has been around since August, but they didn't tweet on here till this week. Like USDC is now ramping up like their marketing. So something changed. Something's changing here. See? USDC just launched this account this week. Okay, they announced like an invoicing service or platform, a like payroll-ish type platform, like a whole like this suite of utility or tools for like real world like use. Again, like as simple as invoicing. They're not just giving you the coin, they're now giving you like the platform or infrastructure to be able to use the coin, which is crazy. Good morning, Sir Billy, and nice Anthony. Nice. Fucking nice. Okay, so then we're looking ahead towards the summer. Again, I don't think it's a sell in May and walk away because I think we're going to get stablecoin regulations this summer. And I think that's it. I think that's when, dude, I think all of a sudden through your bank may have the option of converting your money in your bank account right to stablecoins, or you could stake your stablecoins right at your bank. And maybe you can stake your crypto right with your bank. Or maybe Coinbase and these other centralized exchanges become banks. They've all applied for licenses to become banks, and you just bank through them, and you get your paycheck maybe in USDC. That's coming. And man, that's going to onboard millions of people here to crypto. It is. That is the mass onboarding event. It's stable coins. Okay. So then, yeah, dude. Yeah. Nevly. Yes, dude. Okay. Let me pull it up. I've got that linked here too. It's like the writing is on the wall here. It's stable coins. That is the thing that brings everybody here. Where's my Stripe link? Hang on. Okay, so keeping August in mind, it's why I'm so bullish on like the summertime. Like I'm betting that crypto's up big. Let's say Bitcoin specifically. I'm betting that Bitcoin's up big here in the next few weeks and couple of months here. And I think in May we're going to be up really big. I think in May we're going to be over 100K. I bet English a fluoroform that we're at 104.5 in May. Like, I don't remember our terms if it has to be there or above on the last day of May. And either way, if it's not, for me, like whatever, like the spirit of that bet, if we have to be over 104K and we're not on the last day of May, I'm totally fine paying up my fluoroform. For me, the spirit of it was just, I believe Bitcoin's going to be over 100K in May. It was basically the spirit of the bet for me was we're not going down from here. Easy for me, easy bet. It's just the M2 bet. So yeah, I think we got a really, really hot couple of months right here, right now. But I don't think it's sell in May and walk away because. All right, here's Stripe. Because stable coins. Genius Act's supposed to be passed here in the next few months. But then we heard this week that the Stable Act is potentially going up for a vote in 2 weeks. These are two competing stablecoin bills, one out of the House, one out of the Senate. Two competing stablecoin legislations or bills that are going to be voted on here. Dude, again, it's not a couple months off. We're talking a couple weeks off for the Stable Act. And look, one of these passes, dude, it's a different game all of a sudden. It's a different game all of a sudden. And so, man, I'm betting on that. Here's the Stripe announcement. Stripe CEO says the company's finally testing its stablecoin product. 10 years in the making. Dude, they know it. These guys know it. They all need to come to crypto. Cheaper, faster, easier, 24/7. Everything we know and love about stablecoins. We ain't special. Like, everybody sees it. These guys saw it 10 years ago. Everybody sees it. It was just a matter of you didn't have the environment to be able to actually do it, to build it, to use it. And now we do. So, of course, they're going to go there. It's going to save them money, too. It's a better form of payment. Stripe, here's Easy's. So he's so great now. Dude, I cannot believe this guy's arc. Open up the ability for countless companies to take USDC, or the Stripe stablecoin as a form of payment. This is the mass adoption event. This is what on ramps everybody. My wife will get into crypto. She will hold her first crypto. It will be a stablecoin. And then you're going to go to Magic Eden. Tell you what, man, The last NFT I bought, I didn't buy it in ETH. I bought it in USDC because I'm lazy. I had swapped some stuff out to stables, and I bought a GVC and I bought it for USDC. That's what's going to happen. It's you're going to have stable coins and you're going to stay in stable coins. So yeah, this is going to bring everybody on chain. And I'm talking about 2 weeks off. That's probably going to start getting voted on. This is happening like really, really soon, like now-ish. Okay, so then the big old X factor. What's up, Matt? Good to see you, man. The big old X factor, or like this thing we can't. I don't know. I don't know how we factor this in, to be honest. But it's that Coinbase, and apparently a whole bunch of other people are actually pushing to have that vote delayed. They actually want that Stables Act to not be voted on. Now, like somebody like Brian Armstrong came out, and I think he said that's not the case, or it's not totally the intention here. But here's the thought. The thought is you need the Stable or the Genius Act. You also need the broader crypto regulation, some kind of bill. For again, that's not just stablecoin focused. You need something else passed that's more comprehensive. Where initially I thought the Stable Act was stablecoins, and I thought the Genius Act was the broader regulation, but it's not. Stable, Genius, both stablecoins. The broader regulation is FIT21. So Brian Armstrong or Coinbase and others are now saying, dude, let's hold off on the Stable Act, because they think if you vote on that, then all of a sudden, like legislators think, okay, we address crypto. Now we got to move on to other things, like just other things like stable, like crypto got their thing. They got their win. We're going to go focus on whatever energy or whatever, right? Immigration, whatever it is. And that's the concern. They say that they're worried that there's going to be crypto fatigue if they go through all this time and effort and get the bill passed, but it's not the comprehensive bill. That maybe we don't get around to the comprehensive bill for another many months, maybe a year. I don't know the time frame, but that's their concern. So they're pushing to delay the Stable Act voting, and they instead, it sounds like, want to try to combine something like FIT21 with the Stables Act, do it all in one, like a complete comprehensive package. Addresses stable coins, addresses NFTs, addresses Bitcoin. It's who's going to regulate them, what's going to be regulated, what are the rules. Like, this is the bill that provides the framework for everything in crypto. Potentially super fucking bullish. So now you're wrestling, do you want the stable legislation here now and get us off to the races? Or is that actually not enough to get us off to the races and you need the broader thing? But that's, dude. Andrew, dude, I'm glad you stopped by, man. It's always nice seeing you. Enjoy the day, brother. But that's where we're at. It's that soon. It's that soon. But like in a couple of weeks, we might have some serious movement on this. Neville, 10 years, genuinely wild. 2015. Yep. It's so so this is over on Abstract, by the way. But just saying, like, dude, 2015, these guys were they saw it. They saw it. They were building for it. They've been planning this for a while. It's wild. Yep. It's before the SEC Ripple saga. Yeah. And these guys just knew they couldn't do it back then. They knew we couldn't do it back then. It was too early. And people look like, even when crypto started like getting to a more, well, it got more adopted, right? Over the past like 5-ish years even. But with the SEC and who was in charge in this like, and Operation Choke Point, all this attack on crypto, like, well, shit, now we got enough people out there and we know what we want to build and we can build it, but we can't. We'll get crushed. They'll go after us like they went after Ripple or, you know? Dennis, good morning, man. Dude, Dennis, is that an LP reference? I hope that's an LP reference. Cutie, good morning. It's probably, and there's an LP song where that's sampled. I don't know what it's sampled from, but man, yeah, stablecoin stuff's coming, and it's a big fucking deal, and it's just weeks off. That's what's crazy. Cutie, dude, it is okay. It is LP, dude. Yes, LP is like one of my fucking favorites. He's one of my favorite. Cutie, I fucked up before you joined. I said it like at the beginning of the stream. Like it hit me out of nowhere. I'm like, fuck, I totally forgot to make the arena account. And I forgot who was telling me to make it. I'm like, whoever it is going to beat me the fuck up here. Yeah, it was you. I totally forgot. Is it easy to set up? Could I just do it like live here? LP's the GOAT. I used to really love Run the Jewels. And I still really like them, but like their politics got me a little turned off. But they're great. But LP's the GOAT. Anyone who doesn't know LP, if you like hip hop, LP's the fucking GOAT. How about this bullshit too, by the way? Crazy. That is absolutely insane. Oh, damn. That's awesome, man. Dude, I don't know anybody who goes to more shows than Dennis. I love it. Dennis has got like the best energy. Here, let me go. I got to go check that out. Hang on, let's put it on the screen.
Say I don't give a fuck what.
Dude, crazy. Dude, man, you are serious with your fucking show going. I've never heard of them before, but like you put me onto so much music. How can anybody believe she unalived herself? Why? Like, what would make somebody think that that's true? I mean, I get you could make the case and be like years of suffering and all, but like, come on, man, the fucking car accident a month ago, and then this. I could definitely see that she's in witness protection. I could definitely see that it's something like that, but I don't know. It's fucked up. Isn't it so hard to care about anything when this whole situation is going on and nobody's in trouble for anything? What? Dude, Cutie, I saw you mention the wrist thing yesterday. But I know you said you couldn't share much, but what the fuck? Dude, I hope you heal quickly. Sounds crazy. It does. You know what? So my wife is very similar, which is funny because when we start talking about stuff, she gets it. Like she kind of gets stuff. She's like, I know they all lie, but she's very quick to like reverting back to defending a side. Like she's very quick to being like, yeah, but these guys this, and she's like, and I'm like, no, all of them. Last show I went to was King Gizzard like 2 years ago. I probably want to go try to see them this time. So I saw King Gizzard like 2 years ago, and then the last time before that, it was like I think it was Pearl Jam in like 2016 here in Chicago. Why do you do it, Cutie? It's so bizarre. Yeah, it's weird. It's like they get it, and then all of a sudden it's like revert to like that NPC mode. Not to be like rude or whatever, but it's like there's still like a weird defensive thing that kicks in. And it's like, no, I'm trying to break you through where it's fuck all of them. Like, fuck all of them. There's none of them should be defended. but I can't get mine on that side. I can't get her to the fuck one side. She's, there's definitely I can't get her to fuck them all. It always goes back to like the one side versus the other. It's literally all of us. It's all of them versus all of us. It is that. It is versus fucking monsters, man. This is crazy. Yeah, that story, there's no way that's real. That's cool, man. Good morning, Mike Bennett. Oh, now you're talking my language. Oh, dude, I gotta check. I think 4chan might be back up. It is back up. Holy shit. I checked on it a couple days ago and it had just a message saying back soon or something like that. 4chan's back up. I wouldn't trust it. I mean, that site's been okay, the site's always garbage. I will always credit 4chan for opening my eyes, at least, to like bullshit. But the site's garbage. And 4chan turned to trash like 5-ish years ago. Like total trash. 4chan was lost years ago, but it's back up. How should you get into GVC? Gosh. Yeah, let's do that a bit. Make my morning here, man. Jeez. Dude, I almost bought a Moriusa way like at the all-time high, at the tippity top, like a week or two ago. What am I talking? Like a day ago. At like 0.3. It would be up a little right now. I don't think I trust Moriusa though. I trust Good Vibes. I trust Good Vibes. I put out a tweet. I don't think it was I didn't get it out the way I intended, but you can totally get the intention from it still. Okay. I'm telling you, man, Confusion, if you're watching, this is still directed at you, very specifically you. I am beefing with Confusion hard lately. Oh, he is here. No, it's funny because he's a smart motherfucker, that Confusion guy. And I get what he's saying. So what I try winning him. Look, it's not winning over. I don't care if people buy this. I don't care if people buy Good Vibes Club. I am trying to get people to see that they're different. I don't know why, but it's because I know they're different. And so, like, I know Confusion's take is it's a very good, realistic, reasonable take. It's there's going to be a next Good Vibes Club, and he's totally right as far as there's going to be a next collection that comes out and wins that you make money in. Absolutely, that'll probably do better than Good Vibes Club, right? It's like there's Good Vibes and there's Mibera and there's what's the one? Steady Teddy's, and then there's Mariusa, and then there'll be the next thing. There's a final boss. There's always going to be the next thing that comes out and is EV plus, and you make some money, and then there's the next one and the next one. It will always. And that's where these become a little different. Where most of the other ones I mentioned probably go up still, definitely have their pullback, and then some of them maybe go up again. And some of them maybe go up a lot, whatever. But most of them just, they have their little time in the spotlight. And then for the most part, they're done. All the while, maybe they're still legit and they're building their communities and people like them. And some people love them. What's up, Hoods? Good to see you, man. But Good Vibes Club is one of those ones, unless there's something catastrophic, like something like that you could not even expect coming, like a rug, or they're hinting at building something, and if they announce all of a sudden they're not, they just can't do their plans, they're shutting down something. Picture like Valeria, or something that just out of nowhere it's game over. If aside from that, I think the upside on Good Vibes is so high. They're so different. They have such great collectors. I don't think there is a next Good Vibes this cycle. That said, I could see it happening. I could see another Good Vibes, which means a team that's been building for a few years that hasn't showed their hand, like, that kind of comes out of nowhere, and it's like, now we're putting it out. We've been working on this for years, and you can see it and feel it in the quality, and whether that's the art or the whatever their product might be, you can just see it. See, this is years in the making. There could be that. I don't think so, but I won't be shocked if that happens. But like, I made this analogy to like a great song. Like, you all have your favorite songs, or I'll put it this way: you all know those songs that you just know are different. There's like a song that's like by the numbers, and then there's songs where you're like, that's a really fucking talented musician, like composer, artist. Like those songs that are just different. It's because like every part of the song is like meticulously crafted, and even that sounds like too purposeful. Sometimes, like, artists just their brain weaves these things together in different ways, and that it just everything there. It's like I wrote here, everything, every part of the song. It's like the silences and the builds and the structure and the lyrics and the melody. It's like every part of it is like, God damn, like it's magic. And it took time and it took a special kind of like connection. That person was in that zone to create that thing. It's not just the thing they sat down and it happened. Although, hey, in music, that does happen too. It's some like phenomenal stuff. But anyway, I'm like, dude, that's what Good Vibes Club is. It's like every layer of it, every angle of Good Vibes Club. And yes, that's the art. And yeah, it's the traits and it's the rarity and how that's all composed. And it's the quality of the team, and it's the quality of the collectors, and it's the quality of the community. It's just all of it. It's just all of it put together. It's like a masterful fucking experience. Because you need both sides. You need to have like the great community. Well, I'll say you have to have the great NFT and then great team. And you have to have a great community too. You have to. You can't have one and not have the other. Otherwise, it doesn't, all the magic doesn't come together. Good Vibes has it all. It's so different. Okay, so then this is just speaking back to how long does any kind of dip last? It's so unpredictable because the dip has more to do with like the broader market, right? I still think unless we get like Bitcoin pushing to all-time high, I think that's coming in, between now and May. Well, May's in a few days. I think that's coming in May. I think we're going to be over 100K here. So when that happens is when Good Vibes Club is not dipping anymore. Here's what I really think. With this latest pump, I should say prior to the latest pump, these got down to like 0.25. I think that's how low they got. And by the way, they pulled back a little bit because people were going to chase that Mariusa on secondary. But I think what we just did with this latest pump is establish a new bottom, where before we pulled back to 0.25, I think right now maybe the lowest they dip is like 0.3. Depends how long this stretch goes. I mean, it's like the longer it goes, then kind of that's out the window. They can pull right back to 0.25. But as long as there's momentum and people are still like engaged here, yeah, I think they've just set themselves a higher bottom, which 0.3-ish, maybe even like 0.33, 32, 35, somewhere in that ballpark. And it could be even higher than that. Like, it's so, I hate not being able to give answers, but I just think anybody who says something specific is, I mean, they're making it up. They're just giving their best guess. That's all I can do is guess. I think this is a very fine price to be in at, considering where I think they're going. I think these are a pretty easy 2x. And I think they have way more potential than that. But I think there's a very realistic 2x in these from here. You can definitely time it and wait for the bottom. And I don't see these pumping right here, right now. Although I didn't see this a couple days ago when these ran to 0.55. It takes one or two guys sweeping, and we keep getting that in this collection. We keep getting it because guys keep like that magic I feel in it. It's like slowly that's hitting other people. Slowly other people are starting to feel that magic too. Like, God, I love it. I'm in. And it's still the whales. It's still the whales that are like accumulating more and more because they keep feeling it more and more. If I had more, if I were more liquid, I would have more of these. I still am sitting on 4 and I love them. I'm really happy with my 4. I bought one during the pump. I got to stop doing that. But there's some of these I just want to make sure I had in my collection because if it goes to where I think it's going, they're going to hold a higher floor. It's like when I went out and, when this was pumping last, like one of the very first pumps in this collection, I felt very strongly where this collection was going. That's when I bought the hoodie. I'm like, all right, the team and all that stuff I said before, that gave me the confidence to make a gamble on this thing, gamble with high upside and still risky. But that's when I bought the hoodie at 0.8. So I'm like, dude, okay, if these do what I think they're going to do, which is be a 1, 2, 3 ETH floor collection, that hoodie might be from 0.8, might be 0.5, might go up to 5 ETH. And honestly, get stupid, but it might get to like 10. That's stupid. That's if we get a very hypey NFT cycle, which I kind of think we do still later this year and early next year. Dude, that hoodie's so good. He got an offer for 2.77 on him yesterday. He'll fetch 3+ ETH. If I listed him for 3 ETH today, he'll sell. He's fucking great. Even this guy's getting offers like 0.81. Like, people love these things. People are collecting, like real legit collectors. And these are like the Bored Ape dudes. This is some guys with some serious money who are making big bets on the collection. So it's a winner, man. It's a good one. What about Lil Pudgy Alpha? Oh, dude, what, you cannot sell Pengu? So Luca said, did we watch it on the weekend? Luca talked about this week saying what we're going to see from his ecosystem over the next few years. It's Igloo Inc. is a multi-billion-dollar brand. It's Pengu is going to have a $10 billion market cap. I think it'll be higher. Abstract will be a top 5 blockchain. He said Pudgy Penguins are going to flip punks. I think all the things he said are possible. We'll see. Oh, dude, Awful, you like LP too, huh? I cannot believe you sold your Pengu. Selling the bottom's the worst, dude. I get it too, because I do that shit. Sometimes it's like you sell it because you're just like, for me, get desperate. You need money. Like, you might need money for like real life shit. And like, fuck, you don't want to sell the bottom, but you're like, I don't think it's coming back for like months, and I can't wait it out. And I think it's going to go lower. If we're not coming back over months, all it does is bleed out more and more and more. So you're like, cut losses here. I get it. Yeah, fuck. And you know what? To be fair to that point, a lot of the holders in Good Vibes Club are Nakamigos dudes. Like, I didn't like that community before. I really like them now. I was totally wrong. I didn't like respect the Nakamigos game. I do now. They're great. But it is a lot of Nakamigo holders and Bored Apes and all those guys. But the difference there between Nakamigos and this, Nakamigos, it's the team. It comes down to the team. By the way, that, what is it, Hypho Labs or something like that behind Nakamigos? They're pretty great. I like, to be honest, I'm like giga bullish on that Hypho, whatever they're called. Giga bullish on those guys, because they just put out pure collectibles that people love. Without fucking fail, everything they put out, people love. Fukihedrons, Nakamigos, those collectible cards. People just love their shit. I think they're awesome. I think they're some of the best in this game. Just like I think the Trump team is like pretty much the best in the game. They're up there. But yeah, I don't think this will surprise anybody. But if we get a nice NFT run, these are going to be multiple ETH. They're going to be one of those serious players. So we saw an interview this past week at a roundtable. It was Doodles founder, Azuki founder, Luca Nets, Claynosaurus founder, all 4 of them sitting together just talking NFTs. And I could see, I'm not putting them there yet, but Good Vibes Club is on track to be like sitting at that table. So it's way too early to say that I think that'll happen right now, but that's the track they're on that's the path they're on. With a team like them that has worked with the brands that they've worked with, now turning all their attention into building a Web3 business, like a Web3 media company, that's the path they're on. That's right. That's right. The fact that they do like so I think we overthink everything, right? They do the most, like, it sounds so stupid, like smooth brained. It's the wrong way to put it, but they do the obvious stuff. They do the obvious stuff really well. Like, a Trump NFT comes out, so what? Well, like, I liked it because it's a Trump collectible, but the fact that it gets you signed stuff from Trump. The fact that the rare ones, like putting the rare things in that collection that you could mint a dinner for the cost of a normal mint, you could mint a ticket to a gala dinner. That it sounds so stupid that makes them great, but it does. The fact that they did it makes them great, and they keep doing stuff like that, like the really obvious stuff. English, I know you. I know you think I could be right on this. Mike Bennett, exactly that. It's the fact that they just give away stuff that seems so obvious. They should do it. Most people don't do it. Most people don't give the stuff that people would like. They don't give you the utility that it's easy, but most people just don't do it. Most projects don't give the stuff that really will work. It's like the Trump token, and they have their token unlock, and they're like, hey, okay, we're getting some FUD. People are scared we're going to dump. We're locking it for another 90 days, and top 220 holders, there's going to be a dinner party. It's just like, it's not like it's game-changing stuff. It's just doing all the stuff that you should do. I just think they execute. They just execute so well. It's only that because I think, Mike, here that probably doesn't mean what it might sound like when I say they're so great. The bar is so fucking low in Web3 and crypto. The bar is so low. So a team coming in and just executing at that level where it's what you should do, it's what we should expect, it makes them great. And the fact that they've done it over and over and over again, it's why I'm like, okay, well, if I were doing a project, I want them doing it, because every time they make the right decision and it works. And it's the stuff, again, everybody should be doing. So it's more of a comment that everybody else sucks. Like 90% of the teams out there suck, and the Trump team doesn't. So that's probably a different way of framing the same thing. I think they're one of the best in the business, or 95% of the other teams are complete trash. So same thing, saying the same thing. What's up, Grivier? Good to see you, man. Zora airdrop. I got like 1,300. I didn't claim, but I have like 1,300 or so. Which was like $19 or something. Agreed. I don't think probability is on my side either. That's the gamble for me. It's a lot of hopium baked into my side. But I see that chance, especially English. I think we talked this just before you came, but a big part of my bet is that the stablecoin legislation happens like in the summer, and that there's some hype for that too. And then we got news that the Stables Act might be heading for a vote in like 2 weeks. So the stable regulation might be something that really drives us into another gear. It's that too. But I'm just saying the fact that the team is taking his brand and giving the people what they'll obviously go chase, a chance to meet the president. How does ChangeX username? Is that I'm guessing you're saying alter your? You can't. I know you can't type because you're one-handed now. Cutie, you're a dude, right? I just got to make sure of this. Like, I'm pretty sure, but but yeah, about this, because like Trump team could have just dropped the NFTs and then no communications, and they could have just dropped the meme coin and then no communications, no NFTs for any additional collectible signatures, the physical stuff, the Bitcoin ordinals. Like, they could have just dropped it and been gone, and keep doing it over and over and over. And they would have kept making money for most likely. There's a point where probably people got tired of it, but they could have done it. The fact that they didn't, and they keep doing stuff that people are like, all right, fuck it. It makes them great. Or the other version of what I said. Everybody else sucks. That's why I'm pretty sure our cutie's a dude. We have one female listener. We have exactly one female listener. Maybe two, but I think the two I have in mind are the same person. I'm talking Jordy and Whirly Girl. I'm pretty fucking sure it's all the same person. I'm pretty sure. But we have one female listener. I don't even think my wife listens, dude. I don't think my wife has ever tuned into my show. In fact, if we're sitting at the TV, and I happen to put it on to show her something, bro, she's like, it's like eye rolling and like she wants no part of it. Dude, no way. You motherfucker, confusion. No rugs. English, maybe planning that already. I'm telling you, confusion. I'm going to give you so much shit when Taproot Wizards are one full coin and maybe high. They're gonna do it. It's so fucking obvious. It ain't fair, dude. The girls got such an advantage with tips. Crypto Doozy, good morning. Roth, good morning over on Abstract. Yeah, dude. I no hate. I don't mind at all, but I do think, I mean, yeah, beautiful girls got a huge advantage streaming on Abstract just cause it's just the fucking demographic that watches. So that girl got a 6.9 ETH tip this past week, and people are accusing that of being like like an abstract inside job, like a fucking marketing ploy. It's no, dude. There's a lot of people here with a lot of money who want to do something splashy that's fun. They don't care. People waste money here all the time. Maybe somebody legit wanted to support her. It's pretty cool. Look, here's what I really think. If I keep doing this, especially if I stream more and more and more, if we get to the euphoric part of the cycle, there's gonna be a day where I'm sitting here. There's gonna be a day I'm sitting here, and all of a sudden a 1 ETH tip rolls in, or a 5 ETH tip. Like it's stupid. I'm not counting on it. I don't give a shit. But I'm just making a statement of what I think happens because I just get this space. Just like past years, people have been super generous at times in giving NFTs just because people, dude, when you have excess, when you've made a lot of money and you're in that fucking euphoric mood, people get really givey, which is awesome. I love that space. I'm like that, right? When I've had big wins, I definitely take care of people around me. Always have, always will. But there'll be a day where I have a big tip that comes through. Just like that girl, that should happen to every streamer. I assume that happens to every streamer here. The ones who like bring it every day, you know. Oh, you know what's cool? So I was saying my show, my wife doesn't watch it all, but she gets crypto. Like it's kind of cool. I mean, you would assume after 5 years of doing nothing but talking about it around the clock, she gets it. It's really cool hearing her talk about it though. And she'll say it in the way that she talks, and like it's like not using our terms, but if I'm explaining a thing to her, it's weird. She'll connect the dots. She'll be like, "Oh, isn't that like the thing? And you can do this and that, and you know, you can get around this thing." But I'm like, dude, she actually gets it. It's really cool. Yeah, I am using StreamYard. I use StreamYard to stream. So in StreamYard, I can set up multiple places to stream to. I do want to switch to OBS because like StreamYard's like $80 a month, and I really don't want to pay. So I stream to YouTube, I stream to X, I stream to Abstract. I can put in probably 10 more locations, right? And you don't have to spend the 80 for StreamYard. There's a free version, and I don't remember where it limits you. But yeah, just stream everywhere. I want to stream to Arena, stream to Kick, Rumble. I need to be on all of it too. But also, like I said earlier, I need to change the format. I need to not do that morning show. Well, I don't mean it like that, but Vinny, good morning. Dude, good to see you. Actually, speaking of how are we, I never peek anymore at how we rank on the stream. Like how high up. Like early on, there were so few streamers, like 1,000. We would be like number 1, number 2, number 3. And now there's so many more streamers here. I don't even think we usually crack top 10. Yeah, I mean, come on. How do we compete? Hey, Mason's on. I love that guy. Okay, now this doesn't make sense because we've got 15 viewers. So we should be kind of like maybe number 3. So something with this is wrong. Yeah, why is it ranking Mason with 2 above me with it says 15 right now on my side. Oh, this is not in any order. Okay. Because there's 131. So wait, how do they rank this now? I don't know how they rank it. Oh, by recommended. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, so it doesn't just go by views. It's got to be by like likes plus viewers plus like chat, something like that. Anyway, Mason's a good dude. He's on the Good Vibes team now. Well, Mason will come on this show too at some point. For sure. He's a cool guy. Who else is on here? Yeah, I guess there's no more number one, by viewers. It just comes down to like how good the stream is. Good to know. Whatever. Abstract is awesome. Oh, dude, she's the best. She's really cool. We just had our 21st anniversary. It was Thursday, I think. Yeah. Dude, she's awesome. Because I don't shut up about this stuff. And on top of that, it's even worse. Like, not only does she have to listen to me talk crypto and NFTs, now it's like nonstop AI. It's me. Like, dude, can you imagine? Could you fucking imagine being in a house with somebody who that's all they talk about, crypto and NFTs and then AI? You hear this motherfucker telling the kids they're never going to have a job, give up their dreams because AI is replacing them. And then the next minute, I'm telling them that they're going to live forever because AI is going to cure all diseases and reverse aging and they'll never die. But also, it also means that aliens are coming, but aliens aren't really aliens. They're interdimensional beings. And the Bible's all about that shit. Can you imagine what that woman has to put up with? That poor fucking woman. Like, I'm not even kidding. That is dude, that is what my house sounds like. That's like, no fucking wonder my daughter went out to like they have a weekend trip with school. She asked yesterday, she's like, can I go sleep over at my friend's house tonight? And my wife's like, please stay. Like, I want to see you before you go on your trip for the weekend. I get why she left. I get it. It is all true, Matt. I'm trying to be, I don't know what I'm trying to be. It's all true. I don't want my kids. Okay. Like Trojan was saying before, I just don't want my kids to like see the news and just believe that shit. I want them to be very independent and know that everything we're taught in like our version of history, I just want them to at least know that there's like a different side to it all. And I want to encourage them to like think about that and at some point go explore it themselves. I didn't get that shit growing up. I wish I did. Dude, yeah. When we do our first idiots meetup or something and the misses all come or misters, whatever you got, to our one female viewer, your mister, or our gay audience, you bring your mister or your miss, whatever. Jesus Christ. You bring them, we give them, we're going to have a ceremony, like a knighting ceremony. God damn, it's getting even darker. We're going to have like some kind of knighting ceremony and we all, we knight them into the club, but we give them an award. We take them to a spa day. They fucking earned it all. We're the worst. That always gives me some peace of mind, Mike. Like if everything falls apart, I will at least have a robot, like a companion. I might just bring it into the relationship anyways. Dude, Hoods could be really smart with his shit. He could pull up to the event, not talk crypto at all. So you got all of us crypto dorks, and you got like fucking badass Hoods there stealing all our girls. There you go, China. Yeah, I think they need it. And okay, no joke here. I do think there needs to be a crypto thing that's focused on kids. I do. Like very early on in like my time in NFTs specifically, because I was in crypto years before, but like when I focused on NFTs, it's like we got our idiots group. I'm like, we need a kidiots group. We need something that like teaches kids this stuff and gets them in and gets them engaged, but safely. And of course, when it's your parents trying to do it, it's not cool. They don't want in, but there is something there. Yep. Yep. Like, I got a buddy who's got like a full-on like doll thing. It's getting more normalized for sure. And dude, we'll all have robots. I hope we're like, I hope we're late enough. I hope we're further enough in that like honestly, like I would love to live many, many more years, right? I would love that if like AI gets us to the point where we're living like hundreds of years. So then we get to live through this time. Like I don't want to be 65 or 64 with a robot finally then. I want to, I want to put that thing to work when I'm young. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's so cool. Yeah, Benny, there's something there. I know it. Like you just sometimes. I mean, like I was saying earlier, everybody's got these really great ideas. Everybody's got them. There's definitely something to the Kidiots thing, and just in general, like a server, and like, dude, if like I would do this in a second if my daughter would do it. Getting her set up streaming and learning crypto, but like being a crypto streamer, what's the kid's name? Leon, like Crypto Leon, somebody like that, but even younger, right? Like my daughter's 14, although Leon started when he was like 14. Dude, I think it'd be killer if you had a girl that was like streaming and built up like, like a typical streamer, but it was like crypto and gaming focused. Would be really cool. Yeah. 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 Dude, it's true. Oh, dude. Oh, no. I forgot. I forgot a very important thing. I was going to launch a meme coin. Remember? Um, God damn it. Who's going to see Revenge of the Sith today or this weekend? Oh, no shit. When was that, Anthony? Forgot about her. Jesus Christ. Don't look at that. This one? No. Yeah, come on. What the fuck is her name? Man, no, it's not that. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Her? Is that the one? Dude, crypto is starting to come back in slowly. Slowly, it's starting to kind of crack through. Man, it's sort of why I still wonder if right now is still like, I don't think it's right, but like 2020. It's still, it can't be. I don't know. Google. That poor fucking girl. I think she's in witness protection. Crypto. Let's go past 12 months here. Let's go worldwide. Oh, that's cool. That's super cool. Good shit. All right, we're doing crypto. We're doing AI. Man, the AI thing is, I don't know. The AI shit's gonna get so awesome. I think agents. Should we search agents? There was a certain term. It was either agent or agents. Maybe it's AI agent, but that definitely started. Let's try AI agent. Mason. What's GU? Genuine Undead or something like that. Yeah, dude, he's now on the GBC team, like officially on the GBC team. He's a great guy. Crypto AI. Fuck agent. NFT. Oh no, we're fucking cooked. We are absolutely fucking cooked. All right, I need coffee. And dude, I think it's a microdose day. It's always like Saturday it hits me that I need to do that. But I think it's a microdose kind of day. All right, be right back. And I want to get Henry on. Mike, I need a full on fucking trip. I do. I need a trip bad. Was that good or bad, Cutie? CTO, was it good or bad they took it over? Dude, but Mike, I need to. Dude, holy shit. It's fucking Vrew. Dude, you're not around anymore. This man's been touching grass for months. Here and there, I know you're around. It's good to see you. I wish. I need something. Like I was chatting with my buddy, same guy who I've been chatting. I can't remember what I said earlier about it, but a game plan. Confusion. I want to share with you more of a game plan. What we talked about like yesterday or 2 days ago. There's something there, and I think there's a plan coming together with somebody with like really great connections. There's something there, like a much bigger plan. But I've told you the guys this story probably a lot, but like my mushroom experience, and I've only had one. Like I microdose, but I've only tripped once. I've only tripped once, and it literally changed my life, and it set me on this path for years to like just dude work, fucking maniac mode, and like grind and just it changed me. But like, dude, the past year has been like way more challenging. Like I am not in that zone. I'm not in that fucking same zone, and I need to get back there. And I know that would unlock it because I know that lights my brain on fire. I'm itching for that. I think it's time to just like fucking go out there again. It might just be doing some DMT too. That might unlock it again, which feels like cheating, right? If I know that that's the outcome, it kind of feels like cheating, but I'm kind of tempted. Hey, if the house were emptied for a few hours, might be time to go meet those machine elves again. What are you seeing out there, Vrew? There's a lot of content creators now Editors, yeah, editors have got a well, no, both. So right, more and more, and something like Cato's showing you that projects need attention. You get attention on a project, you need it. You do not survive without attention. The opportunity for content creators is huge. As a content creator, marketing yourself, I think, is just challenging, but I'm retarded and I don't try. Nice. Oh, confusion. What's a microdose? It's like for me, mushrooms. You could, like LSD or mushrooms or whatever. For me, it's like the tiniest little bit. It wouldn't even register. You wouldn't even feel it or see shit. Like when you microdose that stuff, it feels like drinking like a cup of coffee. It just wakes you up. It makes you more alert. Like you don't perceive it at all. If you feel it, it means you did too much, right? And so there's a point where if you can microdose and like you feel it a bit, like how your hearing changes a little bit, like it's like heightened, and like you're a little more sensitive to sounds, and like you're just more on alert. Like that's to me, even at that point, is the point where the microdose was still too big. For me, you take enough to not feel it. You're just a little more like awake. Dude, wow. For big channels, right? Do you edit, Vrew? Are you an editor? I wish I could edit. I can't. But I would like to edit. But that's why I was saying earlier on, instead of like editing, I think I just want to record like 10-minute videos. No shit. Interesting. Maybe we need to chat, Vrew. I'll pay you 100,000. Dude, I don't get the warm chest at all. No, actually, I think when I tripped, I did. I hate the anxiety that comes like on that come up, dude. That shit scares me. I'm such a pussy with that stuff. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, seeing trails is way beyond micro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, man, DMT is the coolest. If you want to see some wild shit, you know what? If you've never done that, which I'm just guessing most people here haven't, but it's like there's like these really cool DMT trip simulations. And I'm telling you, it's exactly what it looks like. Oh shit, that was probably really loud. No, 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 you didn't hear that. Okay, dude, this is exactly what it looks like, but also the crazy. Like this doesn't do it justice because you're so alert. You're so fucking alert and aware of your surroundings while this is what you see, and it's hard to describe what like how that impacts what you see. The fact that you're seeing it and you're being like the most logical you could ever imagine being. Picture the sharpest you've ever been, the most alert, the most locked in, the most like in the like flow state you've been where you're like at your best. So you're there while you're seeing shit like this is the wildest thing. That is what it's like. You literally go in this tunnel and you literally see this shit. But you're gonna see patterns and like architecture and people, things that are in shapes you've never seen before. It's I don't where does it come from? You see things that you've never like seen in your dreams or seen on a video like this or anything. Like you see shit and you're like, wow, it looks exactly like that. And then you're like going fucking there you go. You go into the tunnel and you come into the other side sometimes and it's a big open area and there's like a building or buildings or there's a being there and it's talking to you, but it's not talking to you in English, but you understand him. And it just goes through these like phases. But it's even like if you have this like if you have like even a little bit where you don't get here, like there's a point where you do it where you don't go into that zone. You see everything around you. Like everything around you is in HD, super sharp. But then all of a sudden it becomes like I can't even describe this. Everything around you, you see it, but all of a sudden everything is like God damn, it's like, okay, picture a 3D, you know those pop-up books? You open it up and all like the things just kind of like stand up. So they're all separated. The whole room turns into that. And then you go, that if that continues, then all of a sudden it starts going white or blanking out, and then you start going into this zone. But man, when you're in this zone, I'm telling you, it doesn't feel like you're in a made up place. It feels like you're literally like really there, that they're really there. And you're thinking about it too. You're like, it's real. When it's happening, you're like, God damn, everybody's right. There's a whole other dimension out there. I'm in it. It's just like this. Except crazier. It's like even more deep world. And you see that, and they will talk to you. Oh my god, it's freaking, it's scary as shit. They literally talk, and they say shit you've never said to yourself. If you're not making, they say shit that's like profound. God, snakes are fucking weird. What if I get snakes in there? But they say shit to you that you can't, like, again, it's stuff you've never heard before. It's like very, it's like wise. It's like deep, deep fucking wisdom. And you're like, I know that didn't come from me. Yeah, those people are there. And then at some point, it just kind of starts fading away. And it's like when you're done, oh, my audio's met. Yeah, damn. Never quite figured that out. Here, let me just mute the sound. Um, is it okay now if I mute the sound? Is it okay? But it's weird when it's done, you just kind of like come back to normal and you're completely normal after 10. This is 10 minutes. It can feel like a long time, but it's just all of a sudden it's over and you're still like altered a bit, as in like the room still feels like extra HD, and you're like, you know, you're definitely not completely normal, but you're sober, like you're sharp. But you just kind of like fall out of it. But dude, it is this. You just go on this adventure, and for some people, it's terrifying. For some people, it's absolutely fucking terrifying. And I guess I've never gone here, but some people go like so far that it's just blank white. They don't see anything. They're just in white, empty nothing. Yeah, I wonder what's up with the sound in general, but DMT 15 minutes, uh LSD 8 hours, eighth shrooms 5 hours. Yeah, it's about right. That sounds right. I've still never done LSD. I've never done it. But it's funny too. Like so like I'll microdose shrooms, and I had my trip once, and I've tried to trip a few times. Trying to have fun, man. It's good hanging. I've tried to do the mushroom trip a few times, but I get really anxious and I don't go all the way, because the way I did it the one time is how I actually liked it, where I didn't take the whole dose at once. I just like nibble, and I set aside some. Actually, no, the first time I did, I didn't set it aside, and I reminded myself, if I do it again, set it aside so you don't get lost and keep eating, because that happens. But yeah, I like the eating and kind of controlling how far you get, kind of, but that's a pussy way to do it. But okay, each of the past few times I tried, I got way too nervous. Way too nervous. Like I tried to make myself throw it up because I'm like, I don't want to go there. You get so fucking anxious on the way up, like crazy. And DMT will do that too. And it could be the whole time. DMT, you have to let go. You just have to. DMT, you have to be like, fuck it, you're here. Like, just it is what it is. Like, it's, dude, it's wild. Anyway, I need to do that. All that just to say, man, I need to go back. It's time. You know why though? It's because this is so real. You emerge from this, and even the mushroom thing, you emerge from it knowing it's real. It's not just thinking it's real. You emerge from it knowing it's real, that like actually what we see around us now is the illusion. Sounds crazy, but you come out convinced. And here I am 4 or 5 years after I tripped once, and I still know that this is all the illusion. Not saying that this is where we are or end up being or something, but I know that's real. It's not, and I believe it. I know it. When you see it and your senses are where they're at, you know it's real. What it is, don't know, but you know that that's a real place or a real state. Like, you know it. It's not, nobody could convince me otherwise. I saw this and I'm convinced. I'm like, okay, shit, there is a God or something else out there for sure. That convinced me. But like us, this is all the illusion. And by this, I mean like 9-to-5 job or any job, like the fucking wars and fighting and all, that's the illusion. I have wanted to do that for a long time, man. For a long time. And right now is the perfect time for it. So I'm pretty good at sensing opportunities early, and I sensed this probably a year ago with the UFO shit. It's kind of obvious, right? Right, if you pay attention. With all the UFO disclosure and stuff, I'm like, oh, dude, there's gonna be a big market for conspiracy theory UFO content creators, and we're at the point now where it actually is still early, but there are starting to be up and comers in that sector, normal dudes. It's a big opportunity right now, is in the conspiracy theory, science, fucking UFO stuff, big time. But you're starting to get big names that are in that too now, but it's still early. And like, dude, I saw this years ago when Tim Pool started getting big. I'm like, there's an opportunity. Normal dude talking politics, big opportunity. And now it's late for that, although anybody could do it, but it's still early enough. I'll show you like my YouTube feed. It's early enough that if you want to be a content creator, you could go into this whole thing. Dude, right? English, yeah. It's funny, you can get in that same state from like working out for sure. Yep. But it's cool. It's like I love those moments because it does help you. It gives you perspective because it's true. You know what was weird too? That we're connected thing, and oh, we are all the same thing. I am the same as that tree, right? So like, I had the weirdest thing when I had that mushroom trip. I think it was the mushroom trip. I actually saw this weird connection. I actually saw like this like umbilical cord. It was like in my house, and I saw it like attached to like my family. It was just them. It wasn't like to other objects. Oh, DMT showed me the connection to like all the objects in the room. It was because like I saw like this again. I know this sounds like nutso kind of, but I could see every object in the house. Like it's like it's like waves bouncing off of it, right? So like the computer screen or the desk or the floor, I could see these waves coming off of it. And how everything was just like waves. Everything was just like a wavelength, and how it all just kind of is all touching each other anyways, right? Like waves bouncing off each other, waves connecting. And that's where it really dawned on me. I'm like, no, I literally am connected to that thing. I don't feel it right here, like in the real world. I don't see it, feel it, but like even the air between us, like I am touching the air is touching that thing. There's light bouncing off that thing, and it's why I can see it. I'm like, I'm literally connected to that thing. There's something touching me and that object. We all got to go on an ayahuasca retreat. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, path for content. Dude, English, you're totally right about that being a path. I still think in a bear market, I believe there's an opportunity for crypto content creators because I just think so many more people are coming in. I think I've got the perfect angle. I think I'm on to something. Yo, there's a new Mike Dean release. Hang on, audio's going to get weird. Dude, he is the fucking goat. Oh man, I want to play with this. Dude, Luna, it's something like that. I wish I knew what it was. I know we all wish that, but what we're in now is not the real thing. What we're in now is not the real thing. It's real in like a sense, but there's something else. Yeah, we're in something else. Dude, I've been listening to a lot of Gary Vee lately. He's gotten me very motivated. I hate that I'm a guy who needs to be motivated, right? I hate that. So after the mushroom thing, I was very self-motivated. Right now it's trying to get myself back in that zone, and Gary helps me. Like Gary helps with like the anxiety stuff, right? It's like fuck your anxiety, fuck what anybody thinks. Like, do it for you. I'm trying to find some of the like UFO alien kind of content creators out there. Because there's a few, and like, so they make videos and they get a few thousand views. They used to get nothing. They used to get a few. Yeah. So you know what, English? There was an idea, and I don't think this makes sense. And I had talked to a few people about this, even like Ronan. But the idea was like it's a okay. Hang on. Christian. I think it's Christian Harloff. Yeah, okay. This guy makes content like about Marvel movies and Star Wars and just general movie stuff. And then separately, he has a like UFO channel. And so like I could go that route in different channels for different topics, but I'm also like, dude, there's so many people here. It's a problem. I don't think there's enough, but there's a lot of people, at least here in this small bubble, who are into all this stuff. We're into crypto, we're into pop culture, and we're into conspiracy theory shit and politics. Like I think there's an audience. I just don't know how big that would be there for all of it. And it might be why you have to segment it out. But I love that shit, man. Yeah, dude, he did. Yep. Dude, you're right. Dude, to that point, I only did DMT because I heard about it so much on Joe Rogan. So then I started looking into it, and right, like that's what put me on that path. I mean, it's why I bought fucking smelling salts. But yeah, dude, I want to find though those other guys. Again, smaller channels that are just starting to grow right now is such a big opportunity. Dude, I want to hear that Mike Dean album. Right now is such a big opportunity to get into content in the UFO shit. And it's small enough where those guys who've already started to build up their audience and they're starting to get views, they're looking for ways to grow, so they have each other on each other's shows now. You can see it starting to happen. Fro, you should help me, man. You should help me with clips. Dude, I have a big idea. I have a big idea. It's big. It's stupid big. As in like the scope of it's big. It could be stupid big as in it's a stupid, like too big idea, but it's big. And I need somebody that tweets, and I need more editors. I've got my Anthony. He's a fucking goat. He is like a like Hollywood mainstream kind of producer. It's crazy. But then I need like timely stuff. Like here's a clip right now. We need it out in like 2 hours or something. I need that. But I've got the idea. And I think there's a way to get funded. It's a way I hadn't considered before, but I think there's a thing. I think there's an opportunity. Dude, why am I not coming up with any of these guys? Here, let me go to isn't there like an unviewed section? See now, Hoods, that's what's interesting. I would love for it to be people that are just here now. It's got to be people who have done it because because it's such a serious, it's like a big pitch, big thing. It has to be already happening. It has to be people who are doing the thing because then that's part of the package selling point. It's like, we got this guy who does this. Here's the proof. Here is their work. And then here's what I do. I do these videos. Here is the product that we're going to enhance by doing this, this, and this. You know what I mean? So it's like that. It's like putting these pieces together and being like, this is the product. But if I can get that together, then the opportunity is there for everybody here, first and foremost, to be a part of it and help and grind and build and be every bit a part of this thing too. But I'm going to have another call today and get a little more clarity on what parts make sense and then how to do it and then how to formalize this thing and then go like pitch to VCs. But I'm telling you, I got the idea. Dude, so even this guy like John Campia or whatever, again, he's like Marvel movies, all that stuff. But like this is the future. And it's been like this for a few years now. Like the Tim Pool method. Multiple channels, current events, boom. There's like huge opportunity for that. And it's here in again, like the conspiracy theory stuff, big time, just starting. Like a year or two in, but that's really early. Like some of the biggest channels out there will be conspiracy theory type channels in like 3 years or so. And same with crypto too. It's still really early for the crypto channels. Like still an opportunity there. What we did is crypto grew, content creators grew with it. We didn't, so now tons more content creators and we didn't grow the user base enough to like sustain all these guys. But the next wave of people coming in, which is, I believe it's coming from stablecoins. The next wave of people coming in, push all those current content creators up higher. Is Becker live right now? No. Interesting. So I heard something interesting with YouTube as well, as far as like a marketing thing. It's from somebody who knows, like very much knows because works in the industry, plays the game. Like all the big channels out there are not there because here and there, there's exceptions. The biggest channels are not big because the algorithm picked it up and served it up to more people. Like that does take you to like a certain level. But YouTube is pay to win. Like the biggest channels have a big budget behind marketing it. Like, ads on YouTube, people can pay to place your promotion behind whatever they want, whatever sector, whatever specific channel. I could promote this channel on something like, what's the Rand Noonan thing? Crypto Banter. I could pay to have this as a video ad that plays on his stuff. But like the biggest channels are big money behind the channels, putting them in the algorithm. It's like, it's a pay to win thing. To a degree it is. You still have to have the thing that keeps people. But if you want people to see it, the algo is going to get you so far. If you really want people to see, you have to pay, have to. And like I said, there's exceptions to that. But again, from a guy who works in the industry, like knows it because it's part of that, does it. Gets like, does like very mainstream video production and gets a budget for all of that stuff to promote it too. Here's an example. This guy here. This guy not long ago was not getting a ton of views. What's he got? 10,000 subscribers. There's got to be a site where I can measure subs, right? He's starting to get big in the past few months here. He's only got 72 videos. Feels like more than that. But like early on, maybe I'll sort oldest. Like I don't think I'd subscribed till more recently, but early on was getting, not a ton of views. Yeah, I mean, you see the old ones. I think those probably picked up views recently. Yeah, he's new, dude. Actually, he picked up 10,000 in like 4 months, 5 months. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, these were sitting at, a few dozen, maybe a few hundred, and now it's starting to catch. Yeah, now is still the time to be making this content. And by the way, what he does, it's similar to what I'm doing and also want to do, which is he does live streams. And then look, he's got the 23-minute video, 30-minute video, 27-minute video. It's just sit down and it's a one-take thing live. He just records it live. And he doesn't do a live stream, 18-minute video. Well, that's different. That's a vlog. 28-minute video. It's just like not a live stream where there's people watching live. I don't think it's here's the topic. I'm going to ramble about it for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, put the video out. That format works where you don't need an editor there. It's better with an editor, really make it like punchy. But it's actually the game has changed where you don't need it. Where's that? Where's that, Vrew? View stats. Is that like in YouTube? Okay. But yeah, anyway, that was a whole little side thing we got off on English's point. He's right. Like, big opportunity to make content in this. Do I have to put a link to his channel? Huh. I'm doing something wrong. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it's not finding him. Maybe just polarity. Yeah, weird. Too new? Maybe is he too new? On a scam site, maybe? I'm probably on a scam site. But yeah, either way, there is a good opportunity here. And I want to do that. That'd be fun. Dude, if I can get the like crypto idea, dude, maybe it's part of the pitch is the UFO shit. You know, whatever. One day that would be awesome. Over on Abstract, good morning. I'm sorry, I had peeked away for a minute. Dude, we didn't even talk Housecoin yet. How about that? How about that? That's what an Ansem tweet does. That's what an Ansem tweet does. That 41 mil market cap. I was looking at this probably at 5-10 mil. Definitely saw it early. Definitely didn't think the market was here to be buying into, with size at least, anything like this. Probably saw it. Hang on, where are we at here? Like 1 mil. Yeah, I think I saw it around 5-ish mil, somewhere in this ballpark. Anywhere like around. Hang on, let's fit this. Hang on. One day. Yeah, somewhere in this ballpark. Like that line. Somewhere around there is where I heard of it. Saw it. Thought it was fine. I thought it's kind of like a, a lot of these are fucking lame until they're worth a lot of money. And it's not, then it's the coolest thing ever. So Housecoin, like the meme is like housing market's going to crash so much that one coin, it's both sides. Housing market's going to crash, so your house is going to be worth one token, or the token's going to go up so much that one token buys you one house. That's the meme. So I saw it and I'm like, that makes sense. That stuff works. It's very much, it's like in the vein of SPX 6900. You know what I mean? Like just it's got a narrative that's like way beyond crypto. Like the meme is like super broad appeal. TikTok, if you pay to boost the eyes and use, yeah. Yeah, I need to add TikTok to the game too. Yeah. Did any of you guys get in Housecoin? Were any of you in early? If the market were already hot where I was paying attention, like really dialed in, I probably would have thrown something in it. But again, I have not actively been looking and trade. It is time to be looking and trading actively. It is now, but This is the meme, and it works. Is that the official account? I think it is, and it's still tiny. Kind of. 5,400. Actually, nobody... It takes a while for those meme coin accounts to get followers, I think. But, yeah, man. It's the meme is good. You know what it is? It's almost like this is in the dog go to the moon. At least what Dog was trying to do. Be like this super dumbed down normie thing. Something that resonates way outside of crypto. Dog just doesn't. Still, I think it's just way too forced. This forced too, but it's like it's more relatable. And if you get some really good like content creators, meme makers, you could do some damage with this. Like, it's a good idea. Anyway, hit 50 mil. This thing hit 50 mil. And it's probably got legs like if the meme coin market really comes back, like what market cap got to what 50 billion or so again, down from what as high as it got, like 130 bill, somewhere in that ballpark. If it gets back to where it was, like 100 plus bill, like this has got legs. This could be, there's no reason. Actually, I would expect this to be one of those like coins that gets in the hundreds of billions. Excuse me, millions. Sorry. Hundreds of millions. I just don't know if the market is there, like ready for that yet. I don't know if it is. I don't have a lot of faith that it is. But again, this meme coin, like this meme in that market, this would be 300 mil, 400 mil, 500 mil. Yeah, potential for a billion. Yeah, this has got that. Now, at this point now, this is one you have to keep your eye on. Like if this market, like this is how I'm measuring the rest of the space now. It's Fart Coin and it's Housecoin. And if this starts pushing to 100, man, you better believe that it's not just derivatives, but more copycats. Like more memes will push beyond what they've been doing, which is like a couple mil market cap, and the good ones are hitting like 10, 20 mil. And maybe it's starting to touch 30. Like we start seeing more of those, but we'll see like if this pushes up to 100, we'll see a lot more of those $10 million coins. And then we start seeing if we push higher, if we get into that back to that time where this is like a few hundred mil, we're going to start seeing a lot of runners to 30 mil, 50 mil, like that. So this is what I'm going to use to help measure, like gauge the space. I just don't know if we're there. Yeah, I think Tyler was one that was calling this early. Not early enough, actually. But like timeline's full of this stuff. Yeah, Fartcoin is a weird one, man. Yep. There's still all this like uncertainty with like negotiations and trade. Dude, we might be really close. We might be really close to like a ceasefire or a deal with the Ukraine war. That would potentially send the markets. But like this tariff talk and the weird stuff of, Trump saying we're negotiating with China, China saying we're not, like, nobody's talking. Like, it's weird. I still don't think we can't full send till there's some kind of like peace of mind about anything. I remember that one. But yeah, I think there's not enough confidence. The only, like, all we have going for us right now is still people looking at Bitcoin as an alternative to gold or in addition to gold. This stuff's interesting too. I don't know how this stuff plays out, but it is interesting seeing Apple, like this announcement. Apple plans to move production of US sold iPhones from China to India by like next year. I don't know what kind of effect that has here. I gotta imagine it's not nothing. I really want to watch that today, by the way, that SEC roundtable. But yeah, here you go again. Kook. I know you guys, like at least people who are chatting know Kook. But if anybody's newer to watching or like avoids Kook, I think he's like a must follow. He's just like it almost doesn't matter what you think of the guy. Like almost without fail, like some of the biggest meme coins, he calls them really early. He's at least talking about them. It's on you to separate the noise. Like, what are the paid shills and what are the things that like are different? He was talking Housecoin way earlier than when it just pumped, right? And he did the same with like Giga. I remember Giga, I started hearing from him at like somewhere between like 30, 50 mil, somewhere in that ballpark. And I thought at that point it had already like probably seen its peak, and it didn't. Like Giga got what, 600-700 mil? Moodang, all of them. He's very early to the biggest ones. He's that guy that also he sees stuff early. He's got that. He's tapped in. He can feel this stuff. There's a feel to it. And it's basically feeling the community of it. Kook's like a must follow for this stuff. Even if you need another signal out there, like you're hearing about the thing and this guy talks about it and you trust that guy's TA or whatever. But if you see Kook talking about it on top of it and you get a sense for when it's not a Kook bullshit tweet, it's like a real deal. Like he thinks it's different. It's just another thing to give confirmation about the thing. But Housecoin is that. Again, we'll see 41 mil. Look, if this pulls back to like 20, 30 mil, I'm probably in at 20. Probably like in a pretty decent way. I love that I got those GVCs to play with. That's fair. It was at 20. Well, yeah. I mean, it was at 10 mil before the Ansem tweet. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I saw a good take from, it wasn't stats. Somebody likes stats. Oh, I think it was like whale or legendary. Oh, it was Beanie. It was Beanie. Beanie basically saying, let me get this straight. Okay. Ansem like bear posting about Solana all the way down to like 90 bucks, whatever, however low it got. And now all of a sudden he's bull posting about a meme coin at 50 mil. He's like, all right, I'm selling. I'll pull up the Beanie tweet. It's a fair take. It's a good meme. It's a pretty good meme. But again, yeah, English is right. Watch like Fartcoin. Watch that. Watch, broader market cap. Watch Bitcoin. Like it's not gonna outpace those in a way, right? Like those are your leaders. Rent coin at 2 mil. Damn. Yeah, the fucking beta plays are there, huh? Where'd you get in Fartcoin? Or excuse me, Rent coin? Dude, I need to get in the game. English, do we get the trading bot in the group? Yeah, there's the Beanie tweet. So Ansem bear posted Solana all the way below 100. And now bull posting the comeback pump over 150. Okay, so it wasn't about rent coin. Or excuse me, house coin. Time to take some profits. Yeah, here's rent coin. Oh, right. It's pizza server. 700. Nice. Dude, great. Hey, it's nice that the opportunities are back. God damn it. I'm such a retard with Naval. All right, so this is important. I think this is a good chat to have. It's about like how back are we? What's our potential here? Because I don't know. It is different this time around, but like the way we're about to measure that it's different, it all goes out the window. It all goes out the window as soon as people have money and want to go gamble again. All of it. So Min Dynasty meme coins will never come back to what they were. Like instantly, I disagree, but he's right now. So meme coins will never go back to what they were. But again, he's right throughout this. They remind him of NFTs where we thought we were early. One day we'd sell 1% to the normies. And that would happen through centralized exchanges. And that's why cults and communities were formed. We believe in something bigger than just the short-term price action. Yep. Early memes, like we saw that. We thought we'd replicate it. We thought we'd see stuff that outdoes even those. Yep. People bought early, held because they believed in that long-term vision. And what changed is now nobody has that vision. Nobody has that long-term vision anymore. You can't rely on the exchange listings. They don't do the same thing. We see what happened to all those big coins that people dump like all the way, but we saw what happens if you don't sell, if you hold. Everything you earned, everything you put the work in to gain is gone. It evaporates. Poof. And now everybody's going to be too scared on the way up this next time. They're not, they don't, well, I'm just saying, they're going to say they're not going to do it again. Everybody will, myself included, just being real. But you will have people more making an effort to play smarter, trying to sell this time around. Me with Good Vibes Club doing the exact same thing. Still holding. But you'll have a lot. I mean, I'm the proof that it will not play out exactly how people are saying, that everybody's just going to dump because they don't believe. I look at it. The first chance I get, I believe. So I don't have that much faith in people that they're going to learn, like Min is trying to say. I don't think people are going to learn. Some do, some will, and some will change their lives because they are going to pivot, play the game differently. They will make that money. They will sell. Most are not. Need to stay over 97K, 100K. Then bullish will dominate again like never before. Just your opinion. Yes, with you. With you, boys. Closes above 96 for what time frame? Are we talking like April, close the month? As we see the reality of coins getting listed now and barely moving 20, 30%. Yeah. Yep. The goal, like the holy grail of meme coins, was getting the exchange listing because that was it. Dailies, weeklies, 3-day, monthly. Okay. Yeah, good points. Think the legacy memes will always have a place in our ecosystem and fungible tokens will be key no matter what. Yes, but their framework will be different. People will treat them similar to shares or stocks of a brand they believe in. The bigger they get, the higher the price of the token should be. What? Like, yes, well, yeah. You know, let's listen to his clip again. He's just saying that meme coins are fundamentally different. The thing that's supposed to make them explode isn't there anymore. Again, the exchange listings. You don't have people that believe in it the same, so people are looking to get out much faster this time around. And we'll listen to this, but my counter to all of it is that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. But greed, making money and greed and human nature makes all that stuff that makes perfect sense, makes it completely irrelevant. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Wait. If I play this, can you hear the audio? I think you cannot hear that. Yep. I think that's coming. Again, so like English, I'm sure you heard me talk, but also you don't watch the weekdays things, and I spoke about it earlier today. But stable coins, I think this is also very obvious, but stable coins about to bring in a lot of people, a lot of people, a lot of people. Yes, there you go too. And I think we're all hoping that's coming too, but what does it look like? Here, let me switch. I don't know if you guys could even hear that audio, but I'm gonna share the way that I know you can hear.
I think meme coins are done. I just had a really good conversation with one of my good friends. We basically traded together with for like 2.5 years, and we always do this like weekly checkup on like how's our port doing, what kind of trades are doing well, things like that. And we came to the consensus that we think that meme coins, at least the meta that we knew, is completely done. And I might be completely wrong. These are just like raw thoughts. But the reason for that is because let's think of things as like a golden carrot. Okay. So like everybody forms communities, cults, to achieve this golden carrot together, right? This golden carrot back in the day was centralized exchange listings on Binance, Coinbase, OKX, Kraken, Bybit, Upbit, all those things, right? Because we had this idea that would allow these communities, these cults, to sell a lot of their tokens to the exit liquidity, aka normies, or the people using these exchanges, which to a degree was extremely truthful and had a lot of validity in it. But as we're seeing of late, especially after Trump, which many of us realized was the meme coin top, is that decentralized exchange listings don't really do much to a coin anymore. Maybe you'll pump 20, 30%, even on a major exchange like Binance or Coinbase. So now that the golden carrot has weakened, it's turned into bronze. What are we all trying to achieve, right? When it comes to these new coins that are launching, this is separate from older coins like Pepe, Doge. I would even consider Fartcoin, Mog older coins, but I'm saying like these new coins, right? One, the people buying these coins now, most of them are traders, right? It's high level of PvP. You don't really like, you're not really in it because you believe in the thing anymore. You're just trying to buy it because the number goes up. And the moment you lose that culture and that, it's not that you're lying to yourself, but the bigger belief in something like GameStop, right? Like the GameStop stock was bigger than just price go up, right? The moment it's just about the price, you've lost, in my opinion. So I think without that like allure, that sexiness, that sex appeal of the centralized exchange, golden carrot coming down and like people dumping on, normies, and that not really being a reality anymore, I don't know what people are chasing. So without that golden carrot, I think meme coins are done. It's the same thing as like NFTs and airdrops, using platforms for airdrops and the airdrops being shit. And I don't know, just some raw thoughts. Let me know what you guys think.
Yeah. Look, so like I said, he's not wrong about any of it. And also, I don't agree with it all. I still think that greed takes over. It's less about, well, it's all about the fact that people just think that it can go higher. It's all it is. Can it go higher? And if yes, people in. The price doesn't matter. At some degree, it does, right? Kind of like if we're looking at Housecoin now and we're like, in this market, if it's at 40 mil, are we buying it here? Because that doesn't make sense. But even in a crazy market, we're doing that at 3, 4, 500 mil. We're probably doing that all the way up to $1 billion. And now at Fartcoin, still around $1 billion, we're still doing that. Like, is it too high? I think it can go higher, right? All of this makes sense, but that's not how people trade. They trade as it. The only thing that matters is, can it go up? If yes, then like, what are the chances? What are the odds? What are the things that could make it go up? If it can go up, I'm in. And then it's just a numbers game. How many people also would do the same thing? So he's right. He's totally right. The game has changed, and none of it matters. It's the easiest way to gamble. It's the easiest way to get multiples on your money. Still, it's harder than ever, but still, it's the easiest way. Meme coins will be back bigger than ever. And it'll be especially because the like Magic Eden slingshot, because of things like that, more accessible, not dealing with these exchanges. Being able to do it in USDC matters a lot. And oh yeah, we're about to get a lot of people coming in via USDC and other stables. About to have a lot more people here. And yeah, they're gonna gamble. Takes one win to be like addicted to this shit too. Just one. But again, like I said, I don't think he's wrong. While being entirely wrong. Lexapro saying very similar, right? Post-Trump, all the old paradigms have been destroyed. Meme coins, AI. By the way, there's a whole other conversation about AI. I still think if you need a reason to hold a coin, I think some access to like premium AI tools may end up being a reason. I don't think we can even predict what this looks like if, and this is a big if, but if AI is going to manage our portfolios and trade on its own and autonomously, and if AI gets really good at finding deals, like if AI really does what people are trying to sell that it can do, and I'm not convinced it can, by the way, but if these AI tools and swarms are just like ours, right? If they can make people a lot of money, it's going to attract a lot of money. That is something that could bring a lot of money in. But yeah, holding a balance to access these tools, it's not nothing. Hey, old paradigm destroyed. We know this at a deep level. Yeah. The whole time, still, like what I said about human nature is still like the ultimate factor here. It's just like why I know NFTs will be back too. Again, will price go up? If yes, they're coming back. There's just not a lot of people who believe price can go up right now. I think with meme coins, everybody still believes it can. It's just how much. Even if we have conviction in some regular meme coins, we know that nothing will ever be the same again. Disagree. And the only way we'll ever be free to give ourselves the unbridled speculation is if we have a new paradigm. Again, kind of. I just think I say this a lot. We overlooked the very obvious thing in front of us. The very obvious thing is meme coins are perfect. The like release to them, right? Like the fucking tokenomics is not, but what they are at their core, perfect. It is the easiest, low friction way to gamble. They're perfect. I don't think there has to be a new paradigm. There will be a new paradigm that gets like ignites that fire on your ball sack, right? Gets you like back in this shit. Like there will be something. But regardless, it's just if Bitcoin cooks, if people make money, I'll say when, people just need firepower. People need ammo. That is the only thing missing right now. I do think there's a lot of people sitting on stables. But for the most part, I think people are sitting on the sidelines because they either don't have money on the sidelines or they just don't have confidence that the market is back yet. But I think all that we're waiting on is either one of those two things, more money in our pocket or that confidence in the market. And then it's game on with meme coins again. And I still believe bigger than before. Because you had coins that get to, market caps of tens of billions. And I think it's still important. I just realized we hadn't even checked CoinGecko today. I think it's important to remember this. This is, the Murad thesis, and I do agree. I do think Bitcoin has separated. I am not, look, I do think we get an altcoin season, but I'm not convinced that it's like before. Because not only is Bitcoin separating as like, right, not a typical crypto, it's the crypto, right? It is gold. It's digital gold. At the same time, everybody's questioning the valuations of these. Like Murad said, the value of these things is almost entirely mimetic. People calling out rightfully, like they're like, dude, ETH made less than $100,000 in fees in a 24-hour period. And its FTL is what, like 200 billion? I mean, its market cap is 200 billion. Did I say FDL? I don't, whatever. $200 billion market cap. This thing generates $100,000 in fees a day. Doesn't make sense. This stuff, while I think goes up less than it used to. It's not going to look the same, but that speculative money on these things, probably like Murad says, is leached by meme coins. It's just it's a faster, more pure way to gamble on these things. If you want a little safety and you want the underlying asset is something that you think people are going to bet on, like the utility of it, then yeah, then maybe you play these instead. But the alt season looks different because meme coins, they don't replace it. I don't want to say it like that, but they definitely like cannibalize it. Anyway, Bitcoin at 94. Dude, we're up 10% in the past week. Come on. Awesome. Dude, yeah. Yep. New MicroStrategy called 21. Yep. Huge. They're looking to go. I don't remember if they said how much Bitcoin they're looking to acquire, but yep. And we've got we've got a version of this on Solana. There's a company that's like $1 billion worth of Sol, something like that. Here, I think I've got that pulled up somewhere. Yeah, here we go. DeFi development may use proceeds to purchase Solana. $1 billion shelf offering. I don't know what that means, but sounds like they're going to throw some serious money into like copying the strategy method over to Solana. This is what Solana's always been so tricky for me. I don't understand Solana tokenomics at all. I don't understand it at all. Dude, ICO Beast is great. But yeah, I don't understand Sol tokenomics. So I find that like a really hard coin to bet on. But here and there I bet on it because it's literally, do I think number can go up? It's back to that stupid thing. Yeah, Anthony, yeah. Yep. We need something tangible. We need something tangible. And when that happens, dude, it's on. Let me go back to Lexipro's comments. Been trying to figure out what can deliver us back to believing again. How can we leave behind this nihilism and apathy, return to meaning? It's the Colts, it's SPX, it's Pepe, it's the pure memes. But you know what? You don't get this stuff without people feeling like they have money coming. It is just that. What this means really is that the belief people had wasn't real. Like the belief that this all was going to get like never going away, the ridiculous prices, market caps we thought these could get to, we didn't really believe it. Like, we did. In the moment, we did. But did we believe it at a fundamental level because of very specific things, right? Did we like know? No, it was fake. So we only get back there when people are convinced again that they have more money coming to them. Whether it's through that's through a stimmy or because the market's so good, they think if I don't win here, I'll win somewhere else. So I can play here. I can gamble here. If I lose my money, I'm going to make money over there. That's what we need. That's where the belief comes from. It's not belief in this thing. It's only belief that this can go up because I believe I'm getting money from over here too. That's it. That's the missing ingredient, what we don't have now. You don't know that you're getting money from anywhere now. We're probably thinking right here, right now, there's nowhere to make money. So I am not betting on this thing. Even if I think there's upside there, I'm not betting on it because I don't have it. I don't think I have something coming from somewhere else. Somebody will crack a cool code. So somebody will figure out a cool contract. We saw that contentment token last week. Somebody will come out with a cool mechanism or mechanic that like grinds out value in another way. Like there'll be some cool little innovations, but like an ERC 404, I don't know if those will ever take over and like change everything. But all of it, man, it all relies on us thinking there's more coming, more people coming and more money coming like right to you, and that it's going to be easy. When that happens, and man, it will happen again. This goes back to that AI conversation. I think it is coming. By the way, I am starting to change my mind on some AI stuff. Like more and more, I'm thinking I'm maybe wrong about the way it changes jobs. Like, man, make no mistake, it will change jobs in like lives. Things will get different. And yes, weird. But as far as like this time where every job is gone, like, yeah, that's probably down the road decades. 5 years, I'm not so sure. I'm definitely leaning more towards some jobs replaced, but like it's more like it just enhances your job. Or I still think that like it can do your job so you can now do something else. I think everything grows with it, and there's still going to be a need for most people. There will be industries that change, but like because I've been listening to Gary Vee, he's been talking about this stuff, right? And he's like, dude, when TV came out, it killed radio, right? And then when internet came out and streaming stuff, it kind of killed TV. And like not that it's cyclical, but when something is replaced, there's a new thing. Right? Christian, great to hang with you, man. Hope your day's awesome. Mike, yeah, number go up is coded into, yeah. That's why we know it's coming. Nothing will convince me Bitcoin's not going to do that thing. So I know what's coming is coming. It's the when. That's what everybody else is waiting on too. It's for it to actually happen or get an idea of when it can happen. We don't know. Oh yeah, with the AI thing. Yeah, it's like when something is changed and jobs are lost, there's another sector, another area where jobs then are created. So like Gary's point was like, okay, if we replaced even like written articles, because now I think he was wrong on this point too. His point was like, okay, like newspaper stuff was replaced by like video and podcasts and all that stuff. And again, he's kind of right. And then now you've got like this video content. I'm trying to think of the exact like cycle he was talking about. The point was basically, and again, he's wrong on this, saying that because of AI. Fuck, I can't even get his point now. Because ultimately he was wrong. He was saying basically he sees an opportunity to write stuff because AI is taking all the written stuff and turning that into different kinds of content. And maybe that's video and whatever. But that all of a sudden he sees maybe there's probably going to be a growing need for more written content. And when he said that, it's like he's wrong because AI is going to be writing the content as well. It is. I write content like newsletter stuff and I research a lot. I can definitely tell AI is going to have a big impact on the written stuff. I don't know. I don't know anything, man. I'm not sure AI is going to replace the jobs the way I was thinking. I don't know. Fuck. I wish I could fast forward 5 years and just peek into that, into the future a little bit, right? Yeah, nobody knows. Let me continue on this. And I still have more thoughts on AI here. How do you put a price on movement? How do you put a price on mimetic virus that has real world effects? I'm not sure what that would be. Yeah, I don't get that at all. I have no idea. That's why I'm bullish on this category, which is like pure memes, but we should all, this is an important point. We should all be aiming to escape the liquidity death trap of crypto Twitter. Dude, that is maybe the best point of his entire thing. Ooh, Luna, I like that. Think in 5 years, we'll feel the same. So not much change? Or could that mean in 5 years we're going to be still questioning every bit as much as we are today? Could be either. I like this comment. So, okay, tying it back into the content I make. And this is like an epiphany the past, few months, especially the past week or two, though. Aiming to get that crypto Twitter audience is a huge mistake. Luca knows it too. Luca Nets, because I hear what he says and I really hear what he says. Luca's aiming for like the Ripple community. He's aiming way outside of our echo chamber. And I'm like, dude, all of us should be doing that too. Me with trying to grow this show, I need to not worry about crypto Twitter. I need to worry about my neighborhood, like my literal neighborhood, and tell people here, find people local who are interested in crypto and be like, just so you know. And then local neighborhood, local town, local county, local, like go out and go get real people. Like you don't have to worry about crypto Twitter. Dude, do you guys remember when you found crypto Twitter and you're like, oh my God, I found it. I found the alpha. I was in crypto before, but I didn't know this is where the community lives. You didn't know crypto Twitter was kind of it. I bet you let's do this. I bet you 75% of crypto traders, probably more than that, have no idea that crypto Twitter is where like a lot of the conversation's happening. They might see it, but it doesn't register with you that these are the guys building this shit. This is like very direct from the people. So it's not the audience to be aiming for, the people who are here. It's the people who are not here, which they're not here. Most crypto people are not here on crypto Twitter. Maybe not even YouTube as well, but maybe YouTube more than crypto Twitter. Like that's the audience. It's like way outside of here. And kind of to his point here, yeah, this is not where we need to go win over minds to buy this meme coins. This meme coin, it's like what Chill Guy did. It's like TikTok. It's outside of this echo chamber. And that's why you need memes that resonate outside of this echo chamber. Housecoin, one house, one coin equals one house. One house coin equals one home. It works. You don't need to win over the few 100,000 people that are here on crypto Twitter. If it's even that big, I guess it is, but yeah, it's got to be that big. But there's so many more people on the other side that we don't even think about them. And they matter so much more than this. I'll just keep saying echo chamber. Entering a stage of diminishing returns. Like, so they thought that in AI. There was an NVIDIA conference. I'm trying to remember the name of it. But there was like an NVIDIA conference where last year they made that bet. That's what they thought as well. That the rate of growth in AI was going to slow down. And they're like, we fucked up. Actually, the whole world got it wrong. That it's actually growing faster And they were surprised. They really thought we were at that point with diminishing returns. And they're like, oh, no. It's because the way we were training this stuff was not the best way. Like this, like where they were trying to train all these AI, these LLMs on data. They were trying to train it on data as instead of training them to be predictive. And when they made that shift, like, oh shit, game on. Now it's growing again, and the resources it's going to require is bigger than we predicted. We misjudged this thing for the past year. So I'm with you there. Where I was, Luna, where I actually thought it was slowing down, but now everybody's talking about no, it's definitely not. In fact, we got it wrong. It's actually it's accelerating. Mike, I just want to live in that fantasy though, dude. I wish it were true. Because right, that lets you get to like pretend like there's a world where you don't have to work and that you're like rich. See, now that I like. Okay, since AI will do the grunt work, we need to pump creativity, real creativity. Yeah, man. And you know, people believe that AI is going to allow that. It's going to allow us to just be more creative, and that maybe in theory, if we do this stuff right, and this involves like IP law, but it allows us to be more creative. Like if your basic needs are like provided to you because the AI is doing all that work. Like if that's how it plays out, then we get to just be creative, and that helps us evolve even faster. But you're entering the stage of that. The returns are still big. Oh, maybe I'm misunderstanding then. You did say May, okay. Maybe entering a stage of technology for diminishing returns. Okay. Maybe. Dude, I saw a fuck, man. Just to stay on AI real quick. I talked about this yesterday, I think, or maybe it was the day before. So you guys know Jonathan Mann, like Song a Day guy, that like makes a new song every single day, right? And so he's got an AI agent or tool that now writes a song every day. It's AI generated. And like, I'm definitely in the camp that thinks AI is going to replace a lot of content creators, but not fully. And I've kind of gone back and forth with this too. Early on, I didn't think at all. AI will not replace content creators, or at least I didn't think that. I just didn't see it. And it was like Andrew Steinwald that got me thinking, oh shit, it really will. And we've seen like avatars look good, AI generated content, while early you could picture it getting really good. And so then I got in the camp of, okay, AI will be all over the place, AI content. And I never believed, and I will never believe that it will replace human content creators, whether it's written or video or, you know, whatever, right? I don't think it'll replace. I definitely think it'll compete. Maybe it's 50-50. I don't know what that ratio is going to look like. But like, again, we will definitely have AI content creators. But okay, Jonathan Mann now has his AI generating a song a day, AI created. And he put out his song yesterday. I think it's been going for like a week or so now. And I'm sorry, dude, I listened to it and it doesn't work. The song might be good, doesn't work. Because like part of the connection you have with content is like the person behind it, the inspiration for it. If there's a connection here, it's like if I'm talking about a thing, it's the why I'm talking about it and like what experiences, my experiences lead me to talk about it this way. The human connection part is like necessary. Like it's necessary. So like when I hear a song, we'll play it. And if it's catchy and if it's good or whatever, if I know it's by the numbers and there was no soul, there was no intention behind the thing other than AI predicted that this belongs here because whatever, we played this chord, so this chord should come next because that chord means like, yeah, humans do that too in a way. But that that there's still a deeper reason for it being their potential, like most likely, like that's what connects you to stuff. And again, I'll play this and you'll be like, technically, yeah, it's a song. It's a song. It sounds like a song, but like, would I ever connect with it the same? Some, I'm sure I'll hear AI songs that I think are beautiful and I love and I connect with. But this is just proven to me more and more right now that maybe it's not. Maybe it's going to be a lot harder to win people over with AI generated content. But yeah, let's play this for a second so you can hear.
Tell me what you think about the way music works. Is it one half stealing and one half borrow vibes? It didn't even sample Marvin Gaye, just had a similar feel, which is so subjective. Some artists are totally cool with being sampled. They see it as a tribute. Others want proper credit and a reasonable cut of royalties. And then there are those who just sue immediately, regardless of how transformative the work is.
Like, I know it'll get better. I know AI will get better. But no matter what, if I know Benny, maybe I did play this in the morning. I think I did. Yeah. But if I know it's predictive, the AI doesn't care it's doing it because of a reason, it just belongs there. It's like by the numbers in a way. And it could be clever with how it does that too, like based on what algorithms and what. Point there is that human connection matters a fuck ton. It matters so much, man. Hoods, what did you ask? I missed something. I must have missed something here. Hoods, tell me, like, drop another comment if I missed something that you said. Slavic, good morning, man. Yeah. And so I still believe that will change too. I think it'll sound super real. And again, I think we'll get creative, clever stuff. But if I just, man, okay, I wonder if I don't know it's AI generated and it's at the point where it sounds more realistic, I guess I need that to do an A/B comparison. I guess I need that to know if I can connect with it. Because right now, if I hear that, I kind of want to click it off, even if it's catchy. I think so, man. And like, there will be AI stuff everywhere. It's obviously got a huge place in the world of content, but so do humans. Human content creators don't go bye-bye. Does it get more competitive? Sure. Maybe more than anywhere, though. I think it's AI that you use to like enhance your content. It'll create some content for you, but in theory, you should be able to use it to make your content better. But again, I still believe it will get so fucking good. It will. Yeah, just especially when we get to like the AGI world, right? And ASI. But yeah, I don't know. And maybe it's like this is too early to have a firm take on this stuff right now. But again, I heard it and I'm like, I don't want to listen to it. Catching all, I don't want to listen to it. Like, just I care what a person has to say more than I care what a machine robot, a bot has to say. Okay, Bonk. I don't know. I don't know totally what's up with this new Bonk token. Is it a token launchpad? Is that what it is? Anybody up on the Bonk thing? So like we've got I don't think this is the real site, but bonk.fun, some kind of like token launchpad from like the Bonk meme coin. By the way, this is actually something more. Actually, Lucas said this a while back. It is Bonk Fun. Jesus. Something that meme coins should be doing. It's exactly what Lucas said a couple of weeks back. He wrote an article about meme coins. Dude, you launch a meme coin and it's successful. Either way, that should not be the end game. You should be building. And yes, I know baking utility into a meme coin is usually like a death sentence or starts limiting you, but I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think you can have two things. I think Pengu's a perfect example of that. I think you can have a meme that then has a super degen kind of utility that just gets people more excited for it. The value of the product isn't necessarily tied to the meme. You got the meme for the fun stuff, and you got the product that happens to give you a little benefit too. Bonk doing this, I think it's fucking brilliant, and more people should do this. More meme coins should start like, look, SPX should do what? Build a trading platform. I don't know what they should do, but they should do something more than just meme. Even though SPX might be unique and it could do that, most of these should do something. Why not? You have an opportunity now because you have an audience, you have a community, you've got money, you should be building something. Okay, hang English. Yeah, I don't want to though. I love it, dude. She is. She's not happy with me. Okay, pumps profits into bonk. I like that. That's cool. That's cool. So like they take their fees by bonk. So in theory, people want to support it because fees go into not founder's pocket. Goes into an entire community's pocket in a way. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. So what do we do though? Does every meme coin launch their own like DEX or token launchpad, or maybe they get kind of first mover advantage, but like I think all of them should be thinking about how they can build, like what they can actually do. Yeah, it's probably a mistake to just be doing it and saying it's done. Dude, this cycle, I think maybe it's the AI tools that matter, man. Right? Like, okay, Magic Eden is baking AI tools into their decks. So you'll have like alpha insight signals, alerts from whatever their AI tool is. Radium just integrated Hey Anon, right? So you can move money around and I'm sure get positions using AI. I wonder if it's building. I mean, look at what Kongs did, build their own trading bot. I wonder if what we start heading to is like your own. I mean, this could get interesting. Every project, every token, everything has their own like local tool that their community uses because it kind of shares fees, revenue with themselves. Maybe on the outside, if people come into the, this is random, it doesn't fit exactly, but maybe if you buy bonk on a DEX versus you buy it in their tool, maybe you get a discount if you buy bonk through like a bonk tool, a bonk DEX, something like that. But yeah, I think all these guys need to start building out tools. So again, these AI tools, this cycle is going to get interesting with meme coins. We also talked about this yesterday a bit, but like the last cycle was kind of like the copy trading cycle, and that's not exactly what it was, but more people started realizing copy trading, like scanning for wallets, setting up notifications when certain wallets buy certain coins, setting up alerts on certain coins. Like everybody started getting into that in a more mainstream way. And so it kind of changed trading a little bit. But now this time around, it's different. Everybody's going to have access to, maybe it's not everybody, but we have a lot more tools now that are out there that have a lot more alpha and insights and like functionality as far as if it sees this kind of move from this wallet or this many smart wallets or these specific traders or this kind of movement over this set time period, make the trade for me 24/7, doesn't matter when. And here's my stop loss, right? It's a different game we're heading into. It's a totally different game. It's going to get really, really competitive and interesting, but also this is where we head into like probably the best product then wins. The AI tool that has like the best alpha, like has the best alerts or triggers or whatever. It's got the best algorithms, like wins. That's why everybody should start building these out. I think everybody should be building out competing like little alpha tools. Yeah, I think you have you get some that separate from the pack. I think they bring in a lot of money. Are you really, Cutie? I didn't know. Okay, well then question. Why? Genuinely, I have always been curious about Song a Day collectors. Because what I'm not sure with that is, I don't know if those are just Jonathan Mann supporters who just want to support the dude, or if they see upside on those songs. I've always been curious about that, man. I don't like that guy for some reason. That sounds shitty. I don't not like him. I don't find him very personable. So I've had trouble wanting to support him, if that makes sense. I don't think he's a mean guy. Like I think he's a sweetheart, but I've not found him personable. So I've never really, I maybe have one thing of his. Because even still, I will try to support in a way I can. I feel like he's had open editions before. Maybe I got one. And I like his posts, but I stopped following him and like there's something about him. I like that he's from Vermont. That I like. Now that would be cool. I wonder what that even looks like too, but I believe we'll get that. Yeah, runes kind of are in trouble. The fucking meme's got to be great. The meme has to be great. Yeah, okay, so then if everybody has access to AI tools, and let's say they're all good, and then we're going to get some of these AI tools that are great, and people make a lot of money with it, and whether it's like this autonomous thing that's trading and you bought in by holding its token, or you bought in and it's giving you great like access to like the best trading tool out there, like there'll be money to be made that way. I'm wondering what it's going to look like. Like, is that going to attract more money to this space? The fact that, okay, right here, right now, if I want to trade if I want to be like a Frank, well, then you have to put together a group of people, because that's what they do, supposedly. They get in a Discord, they're in voice chat, they're in whatever, and this guy's looking at the contracts, this guy's researching the devs, this guy's looking at the holders, everybody's doing their part, and within a few minutes, they come back and like, now this looks good because of this is that, we're in, right? If you have an AI thing that you just buy access to it, deposit some money, you say, do that for me. And if it can actually do that, I think that brings in some good money, like different money. It might bring in some new money. It might bring in like more like big investors who maybe aren't in crypto. If they can see tools that grind, like have proven gains, proven wins, there might be some new people that come in with some big money. Again, if they see proof that this is working. But then I start wondering, what does it look like when everybody has access to these tools? So what the fuck happens then? AI recalibrates itself to then be, okay, so part of its strategy is not just watching the token price, but how other AI tools and traders are playing against that info. I don't know. I kind of get lost here with how you start beating each other in PvP, which is what it all is. If everybody's got these AI tools and they're all looking for the same things, well, then it kind of then comes down to who's looking for something different that actually moves the needle and matters. And I got to believe it comes down to then who's the earliest to finding the thing before it makes the moves, right? So I actually think that gives humans a leg up. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, maybe. But they got to get that liquidity from somewhere. Otherwise, it's just more just everything. It's like diminishing returns and spread out across all this stuff. But I do think it attracts more money. So it might just be for a while. It might be sustainable, and it might look, dude. It might look like magic. It might look like the new way to do things is here, right? For a minute while that's happening, bullish. Right? Yes. Yeah. But you know what, dude? For a period of time, it might look like that. If somebody doesn't know better, it's like, oh my god, they're so good at trading. And you're like, okay, I think it's going to work. I can't believe it's going to work. But it requires more and more and more money comes in. But I think now humans are going to have the advantage. Maybe. I think now it comes down to, man, you need to be as close to the thing launching as possible. You've got to, it's all the basics. Knowing the team, knowing the product, knowing the marketing plan, knowing all those things, and then you get in before the moves happen. And so that's how you beat the AI tools that are looking for market moves. You get in before the market has like discovered it. You found it organically. I bet you too, just thinking off the top too, the insider trading shit probably ramps up to another level, right? If you have all these AI tools, I bet people are planning for this now. If you have all these AI tools that are basically moving off of like certain market metrics or movements or whatever, I wonder if it's going to be hard to trick them. Yes, part of that is going to be them looking at reputation scores for wallets, for sure. Like, for sure. Quality of like the dev wallet and the traders in it and the early buyers, all that stuff. I bet you there's people right now, I would bet money on this. There's people right now who are building up reputation scores on wallets that they're going to use for shady shit down the road. Like, do organic trading right now on this thing because you have got a plan that when the market comes bouncing back, you're going to launch a scam. But it's going to look legit because all the wallets, excuse me, guys, all the wallets are going to have like very organic, good looking activity. So reputation scores are going to look great. You launch the coin, everyone's going to have confidence in the thing, and boom, rug. I feel bad asking Cutie a question because I know he can barely type right now. I don't know, dude. It's gonna get fun. I'm so excited about the coming cycle, dude. Check this out. Actually, a couple things. I'll say this again here. Got to be looking at Telegram. Have to be looking at Telegram NFTs. These were people are making money, and I think just starting to make money on the Telegram NFT stickers, Pudgy Penguin stickers, the Bored Ape stickers, probably the Doodle stickers do okay too. But man, they're literal NFTs from the actual brand, and they're selling for thousands. I have a feeling the next drop is not going to be easy to get, right? I have a feeling it's going to be very, very competitive getting in the next Pudgy Penguin sticker drop. But plays are going to be there, which is cool. All right, Nate Alex. So Nate Alex, I'm going to pull up his X account. Nate Alex launched his like Hunter project experience. I don't know exactly what we call it here, but basically it was like an egg hunt. And it's funny because he almost sounded disappointed with parts of it. Let me see if I can get more details. Did Quit one? Yeah, he sure did. Nice. Did any of you guys do this, by the way? I did it. It was 0.01 ETH. is 0.01 ETH to play in this like Easter egg hunt, which was cool. I actually liked it a lot. Where did I put the site? Oh, it's up on the site. It's up on the screen. Okay. Hang on. I think I like this comment. You can train your agent to see through shit. Trained agents, trained from talent, will have the edges. You know, it'll always be like it'll be like what's the word? Cat and mouse game. Or no, not that. What's the right analogy here? It's I think we'll keep leapfrogging each other. AI is going to have the advantage, and then a human's going to get the advantage, and then AI will adapt to that, and then a human will adapt. Part of the human adapting though might be human changing how their AI works. You know what I mean? But the cool thing there is we have all kinds of opportunities coming and maybe meta shifts coming because of it, strategy shifts, I think. Or it could play out where it's like the meta shift happens and somebody figures out a way, like launching infinite pump funds, right? Somebody figures out their way to max extract and then it's over. So I don't know. I just know it'll get fun for a minute again. So, okay, here is the Easter egg hunt. Basically, you pay 0.01 ETH. It was 0.011. You pick a spot here in this picture. And damn, I put mine. Where's my cursor? Dude, it doesn't even show my cursor. I put mine's like, I'll move the screen. Like almost dead in the middle, but on the right fifth or so. There's not even, I mean, there's 2 eggs down there. There's a whole bunch near the top. Anyway, if you hit the spot, after a certain number of blocks pass, eggs revealed. Whoever's closest to the egg wins the egg. The end. They're NFTs. I think it's cool. Like, it's cool. It's fun. So 2 things. Nate was a little disappointed that it sold out so fast. He wanted it to be like a longer, drawn out experience. And I don't know why. Maybe because for like a tweet campaign or something. I still think Nate misjudges this space a bit. In a way. I think Nate doesn't appreciate how little people give a shit about cool stuff and how many people are going to throw away 0.01 ETH just to gamble, just for a chance at something. Right? Again, because he wanted this to last a while. If you only have 1,000 of them and they're priced at 0.01, every single person's going to roll the dice. Every single person for like a 1% chance at hitting or whatever the number is, right? It's not even that high, but for the chance at hitting something that probably is going to be worth something. And by the way, he put an ETH, 1 ETH offer on the collection. And other people will collect because Nate's got that. He, if he in any way was disappointed by how quick it sold out, it did that because people just want to gamble. They didn't give a shit about the thing. Okay, closing thoughts. Natives list needed to be pruned. Okay, so this is about his other upcoming project whenever it comes. It's a collection called Natives. It's going to be an experience too. I made the list. I'm going to be in on that thing, and I can't wait. Egg holders get a spot. Yay. Natives much bigger. Okay. Overall, I'm glad people seem to enjoy it, even if they didn't find an egg. Okay, I'll even on that point enjoy it. I got excited that there was a chance at something. I think most people probably fall into where I'm at. They're enjoy any of the creative work he put into. I don't think people really ingested. Some people for sure. Most people, it was like pulling the fucking lever at a slot machine. People who bought who didn't realize what it was, fuck them. That's stupid. I think most people went into that just to gamble. So he should have priced it higher. Price it at 0.03 to 0.05. Then I think you would have only had people who wanted to be in an experience. 0.01, everybody's going to do it. So we'll see what it's leading to. But if he didn't take that point away, and maybe he did, but if he didn't take that point away that everybody's going to gamble 0.01, probably needs to work on his addition, like the size and pricing. If he wants people that are in it for the experience. I bet you 90% of the people who got in this were there for the to gamble, not for the experience. Let's peek at that collection though. Did we have a sale? We did. 1 ETH sale. 0.99 floor price, 0.2 offer. So again, you spent 0.01, you've got a 20x basically, which is pretty damn cool. So I wonder if somebody took the offer. Yeah, somebody must have taken his offer there. Not bad, man. It's not bad. Hey, Rocky over on Abstract. Okay, this is random, but do you guys remember the nothing token? A token that man, I got so many feels about from being very early to it and then selling too early to it coming back and ripping and then getting back into it and believing there's tons of upside, and then the market dies and then I'm still sure it's going to be a thing, and then finding out the team just raised 50 million bucks from Paradigm. Right? That nothing token's legit. When meme coins or when AI tokens come back, I think this will be a legit thing. The nothing token, which, man, I can't even find it because I don't know the CA, and you can't search it. I would love to know what the market cap is of nothing right now. I have no idea, but that's one of those ones that is going to come back and will definitely be a winner. Will definitely be a winner. Like, no fucking doubt. All right, what else we got going on out there? I just want to talk more aliens, conspiracy theory stuff. That's what I want to do. Kongs have got some stuff coming out. I don't know exactly what yet, but it sounds like they're resetting Banana. Fucking no Henry, by the way. None. I'm gonna try again. Let me try to get Henry on. What are you guys buying? What do you? Oh! Thank you guys. You know what? I can't copy from StreamYard, so I can't. Well, actually, hang on. I can get in YouTube. Hang on. Thank you, boys. Weird. Okay, I just fired up YouTube and it doesn't show the CA in the chat. It's like it zaps it. Does it keep the CA in the chat for you guys? I don't even, it doesn't show me. It just it zaps it. What is the market cap, guys? There we go, Mike. I like that. Yeah, I don't know. That feels like it's a, I don't know. If I mean, shit, I think some of these coins are going back into the many tens of millions. Hundreds of millions, some of them. I think nothing is one that has that potential. Nothing is great. Dude, 6.8. God damn, I'm a buyer there. And I bet it pumped on that news, right? So, I wonder what was it before the pump, before that news? Like 4 or 5 mil? You know, to be fair, I could probably search it here. No, maybe not. That should be here. That's an AI token. Maybe I search it with a God token. Yeah, okay, okay, here it is. Hey, dude, this is our easiest way to find it now. Our easiest way to find it now is going on cookie.fun and searching God, because it's the two accounts, God and Satan. There's the CA. Market cap. Okay, it was five-ish mil. April 21st, it was like 4.5, 5 mil. So news is the company behind it just raised $50 million. Yeah. Yeah. So any parent company who's like very, very deep in AI. It's from like Nows, I think is the kind of the parent company of it. Probably in the tens of millions. I kind of think in, 100 plus. I think like, again, if the market really gets silly, we're talking hundreds. That's cool. I like this one. I'll watch for this to maybe pull back, and I might buy a bag and finally sit my ass down and not touch it. Because I think that one's, yeah, I like it. It's got a lot going for it. If mindshare matters, man, we got two accounts with like 1 million followers between the two. Like, come on. 571K on this account. On the Satan account, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. We're talking 3 million followers between the two accounts. It matters. It does matter. Hey, Jared. Good morning, dude. Oh my God, do I need to talk to you? Yep. Yep. Need to talk to you. I'm brainstorming something. I'm brainstorming a thing, and I will need your counsel. If you ever have some time of some minutes to bounce a thing off or strategize. I got a thing in mind, and I think it's a cool thing. I think it's bigger than a cool thing. It's like I was telling the guys earlier. It's stupid big. It's stupid big. It's like it might be stupid because it's so big. Might be stupid because it doesn't make sense, but I think it makes a ton of sense, and I think it's doable. And I think it's so stupid how big the aim is I think in a good way. Look, between all of us here, we have a lot of like great contacts. We do. We're very well connected, everybody here, to each other, and then all who we know. We've got a great network. We're all connected again between us all and the connections we have to a lot of money. We can do a lot. So anyway, got the idea. You're a guy whose thoughts, opinions, whatever I value a ton. So yeah, anyway, we'll have to chat. Okay, let me think. I'm just saying if there's anything else. Henry's not fucking joining now. Okay, he has an excuse for earlier. Now he's going to the gym. If I stream later, he'll probably hop on, which would be really, really fun to get Henry on later. That'd be pretty cool. Magic Eden did a little extra stimmy, by the way. Some people who are disappointed in their season 1 drop, well, they added a little on top. Very nice of them. I love Magic Eden. They are the best. And I'm still struggling to like OpenSea. I like them. I'm going to just shut up about disliking them. I think. You know what it is? Like always, root for everybody. Hope everybody does amazing. I want everybody to win. But it's almost like Pixel Vault, where I think what they did is so egregious that I can't let it go. I have to. I think Pixel Vault gets a crazy pass. I think OpenSea's getting a crazy pass. But also, I should move on, right? I just don't like that they gave up user data. I don't like that they offered a thing and then did it just for virtue signaling. I don't like that. And I don't like that they never address it. But I am happy to see them have a comeback arc. I want to see them address it at some point, though. You know what? Maybe it's fair to stay on top of it till they address it. It's egregious enough that they should comment on it at some point. And if anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, it's that they offered $1 million. They have $1 million to help creators, projects, whoever's battling the SEC. They put that out there and they didn't do shit with it. The CyberKongs reached out to them. There's not a lot of projects that were being looked at least publicly, but the Kongs were. And they reached out, no reply. I don't think they replied to anybody. They put that out there in public that they were wanted to help people, $1 million. Kongs asked for some help, no reply. They should address that. And they also should address these allegations that they shared user data without any kind of pushback, any kind of fight. They just turned it right over. They should address those things. And they have a lot of new people there that might actually do that one day. Anyway, OpenSea, foundation sponsor for NFT NYC 2025. Who's going, dude? Barry, hey, good to see you, man. Who's going to NFT NYC? Cryptorian, good to see you, man. Who's going to NFT NYC? And actually, when the fuck is it this year? It's in June. Dude, I might go. That would be killer. I've never been. I might actually go. Oh, dude, I remember people are poking fun of the speaker list. You guys have probably seen it out there, like people saying, I don't know a single name on this panel. I don't know a single one of these speakers. No idea who these people are. I'm sure some of them people know, but it is funny. People that are going to speak about NFTs or people know, but I don't want to say nobody knows. And I don't mean to be like diminishing any of these people. But these are not any of the people I know from NFTs at all. They definitely don't speak for the like sector of NFTs I'm in. They definitely don't. None of them. I think they need to buff that list a little bit. Anyway, in June, maybe time to start, I don't know, planning, thinking through that. Also, Meta. Same. I don't know if you were here when I was just saying I needed to chat with Jay Squibb. I think we got to chat as well. Again, I got an idea. All right. Abstract gaming competition, something. You do have to mint a ticket to be part of this thing, and I don't quite get what it is you're doing, playing games against other people on Abstract, but there's a ticket you mint. It's like 0.01 ETH. Kicks off May 5th, daily until May 9th. And lastly, let's check for some tickets for Revenge of the Sith. I think I need to see that. I think I do. Who's seen Andor so far? Any of you guys catching that? The new season? Dude, I'll tell you this. I liked season 1. I didn't love it. I liked it. It's good. It's really good. But I didn't love it. It doesn't feel super Star Wars-y to me. Oh, dude, tons of seats. Oh, my God. I might need to go tonight. Okay, tons of tickets. Good. Season 2 so far is fucking amazing. Definitely feels like more like Star Wars. So, yeah. Okay, one last scan. Oh my God, I forgot about this. I don't think this is real, but I wish it were. Beeple, I think this is his everyday from yesterday. So pumped to announce a collab I did with Pudgy Penguins on this limited edition print NFT that'll be available in Walmart next week. More details soon. I don't know if he's kidding or not. I hit you. I hear you, Sir Billy. Yeah. I need to start pirating stuff more. I don't know if this is real. I think it's not real, but if it's real, it's not real, right? If it's real, you, man, better believe I'm running to Walmart to get that. It feels like it could be real, but I don't think it is. Please let it be real. So cool. This guy is awesome. He's so great. Dude, I wish Oh, I wish so badly. Guy's the best. I don't know. A boy can dream. All right. I think we'll call it there. I think we'll just call it there. But I'll put this out there again. I don't. Okay, just looking at the names in the chat, I don't think anybody here is like a prolific tweeter, right? But I need a tweeter. I need like an intern for this big brain idea. I need somebody who tweets a lot. I need it. If anybody knows somebody who's like in the game here, like we are, and who like tweets a lot and is pretty good at it, I need them. I need them. And then again, as I kind of firm up this idea, I'll share it as soon as it makes sense to share it. I hope it becomes reality, but I'll share it, and I would like anybody and everybody involved who would want to be. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. I mean, bull posting dog is like, because the idea here is I need somebody who just knows. I need somebody who knows. Bullish, is your X account, or is your name on there Bullish? I just need somebody who knows how to tweet. You know, somebody who just knows like the verbiage and knows like the style, like just knows the game. Because I think there's like some collaborative stuff that can be done. Like put together a bunch of our skill sets together. Because we got a lot of the pieces here. I know it. And we got a lot of connections. We have a lot. And I know there's people out there that will spend money on this stuff. Well, damn, good to know. All right. We'll check this out. Yeah, I need an intern. And if this idea again makes sense, intern for a thing that I think will be really fucking cool and really big. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. It could even be, look, if we don't have like one person who does it, if we get a few people that do it and it's like very well orchestrated, planned out, and we just get enough that we've got like some consistent kind of whatever. Here's all just like here's just seeding a thought about it. A lot of the biggest accounts on X, like a lot of the big accounts that are great at today's IP day. Cool shit. Fuck IP. Needs to go away. I don't mean that, but I actually am starting to think about that a lot. It might need to go away. IP law. It might need to. It's like the old financial world trying to hang on to their ways of doing things, but like blockchain obliterates it all. Same thing with IP law and what's happening here with AI. Fuck your rules. I mean, you got them. They made sense for a time, or they worked for a time, but they don't because they're broken now. AI breaks all the IP law. So it's either hang on to the old way and fucking cry about it, or IP law goes away or gets a drastic overhaul and we get with the times. Anyway, a lot of the big accounts it's not one person. A lot of the big accounts, and especially we've talked about this, but a lot of these shows, actually every single show, all the big shows, it's a team. So there we go. There's the general top level. I have I got a solid idea, and I've got very good connections and very good talent around, and I think we can do something with that. There we go. Cool. Boys, and girl, our one girl, boys and girl, I truly hope your day is amazing. May Bitcoin reach the promised lands today. May your bags pump to Valhalla. May you finally get the fuck in the good vibes club, guys. May that be the thing that happens today. Or at least keep your eyes on it. Keep our eyes on Housecoin. We'll keep our eyes on Rentcoin. Sure, why not? We keep our eyes right on the trenches because I think we got some cooks coming. Yeah, there we go. All right, guys, enjoy your day. We'll see you later on, maybe, definitely tomorrow morning, same time, same place. And dude, man, Jesus, Smash the like on your way out and subscribe over here. It's Inside NFTs on YouTube. Subscribe over there. That name has to change. And follow me on X, Huda_idiot. That's a nice number right there. That's cool. I wish I could lock it in right there. 8888. So someone could break that right now. Go for it. Troll, dude, and also that sausage token, nothing, or I'm trying to remember what it was called. Was it called nothing or nobody? Nobody. It's a token called nobody. I'm in. But yeah. You guys are awesome. We'll catch you guys later on. Peace, fuckers. Buy English's bags. Troll.